Scott Skinner and his staff have the expertise to help you find whatever part you need. They have the know-how, the Napa know-how. Stop by and see your friends at Napa Auto Parts on Main Street in Sweetwater or call 337-3555.
The voice of the Wildcats, WMTY and WDEH Sweetwater.
It's time for this week's View from the Sideline. Here's Brian Birchfield.
Joined by the head coach of the Sweetwater Wildcats, Tommy Bunch, on this week's View from the Sideline, brought to you by Valley Insurance. Valley Insurance, live life protected. Coach, how are you doing this week?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good, Brian. How about you?
I'm well. A big ball game coming up for your football team Friday night. We've talked about through the years these region games. That's the big focus if you want to get in the playoffs. And Austin East, a region opponent this season, you travel up there. In a game on paper you should match up well in. This is one that you really need, isn't it, if you want to be a playoff football team?
Yeah, it is. This is the most important ball game of our year so far, and not just because it's the next one, but you feel pretty confident if you're able to get 2 wins in region play that you're going to get into the playoffs. And so, getting this region win this week would put us at win number 2 in the region and allow us the opportunity for post play. But of course, we're sitting in a position to where if we were to win out in our region, that we're going to host a first-round playoff game, and that's our goal right now. And so there is a lot of pressure on this game. It's a big game for our guys to go on the road somewhere that none of our guys have ever been before also, and play a very athletic team in Austin East. And so there's a lot of pressure on the game, but it's a big challenge, and it's one that I hope our guys are going to be up for.
Grade your football team to this point. What are some areas that you're pleased in right now that you feel like your team maybe is meeting expectations or exceeding your expectations?
I felt like for 4 weeks anyway, we did a really good job defensively of forcing turnovers. And I felt like that gave us an opportunity to be in a lot of games. We were able to intercept quarterbacks. We were able to put the ball on the ground by forcing fumbles, whether it be strips or just putting our hat on the ball. But we also had an urgency to get the ball when it's on the ground. And so I feel like in the turnover area, defensively, we have probably exceeded expectations there. As far as other areas that I feel like we're doing really well in, I feel like there's been times where we've been able to run the football this year. It's just not been as consistent as we would like, and really that production's not been spread out as much as I would like either. And so, that's an emphasis going forward that we've got to get better at as a coaching staff and as a team in spreading that production out amongst our players.
I'd like to spend this portion of the interview. We've not focused in our interviews previous this season of really focusing on individuals as we talk about some areas that you're pleased in. Name some kids that you feel are leading your football team right now, that you feel are carrying this team right now for you.
So Jeremiah Parris is the first one that comes to mind. I was actually talking to Coach Iruli at Carson Newman this week about Jeremiah, and as Jeremiah had finished his highlight film, his mid-season highlight film, and I'd sent it out to those guys, and I told Coach Iruli, I said, 4 months ago, I wasn't sure Jai was going to make it on the team. And Jai doesn't mind me saying that because this isn't a conversation he and I have had extensively, but he's just had a complete turnaround. He's a completely different kid. As of late, he has become the leader on our team. He is our energy. He plays unselfish football. I'm very proud of what he's done so far this season, and I think you're going to see even more out of him in the second half of our season. Some other guys, Ty Fitch, what he does for us is obvious. You know, you see it every Friday. He's our tough guy. You know, he's the guy that goes in and gets hard yards over and over and over. And man, he took some licks throughout the season, especially this past week, but it never slowed him down. He never stopped. You get the same tie pitch every play. And so he's another one that has done everything that we've asked of him and done a really good job of it. Landon Murphy has had flashes this year on both sides of the ball, but especially defensively. You know, I feel like Landon has been a force to be reckoned with and somebody that teams probably have to game plan around. And then a younger guy that's really stepped into a new role and has done really well with it is Will Watson. 2 weeks ago, Will started playing inside linebacker for us out of some injury necessities, and he's really improving in that spot as well.
You mentioned some injuries. Of course, Logan Whaley being one of those, been out a couple weeks, and you miss him, don't you?
Yeah, we do. You know, Logan was released last week, but we just never felt like during that week of practice that he looked mobile enough and comfortable enough to go in and play really any in that game. And so, you know, that's why he didn't get any reps in last week's game. But he has had a great week of practice this week. You know, Logan's only a sophomore, so we were able to play him some in our JV game on Monday to try to make up for some of the lost time he's had, get him some live reps, and he looked pretty good in that game. And as the weeks went on, I feel like Logan's looked better. And so we're going to get to work Logan back into our defensive depth chart this week, and so I'm looking forward to seeing him fly around.
Outside of Whaley's injury, any other concerns on that front for your football team?
I think for the first time we are 100% healthy with players we expect to have back this season. So that's obviously great, you know, when you can go into a game of this magnitude and with this much at stake to have everybody on your team able to go. You know, that's a big thing.
View from the Sideline brought to you by Valley Insurance here with the Sweetwater head football coach Tommy Bunch, and we've touched on heading into a matchup in Knoxville with the Austin East Roadrunners, an important region game that you really need if you want to be a playoff football team, as we said. What are some areas in that matchup that you've worked on this week that you feel good about, that you feel maybe you have an advantage in that game?
Well, you know, and I don't know if this is an advantage, but as far as something that we've had to prepare for this week that we've not had to prepare for probably since week one is a passing game. You know, so we've played a lot of people who are going to run the football, and really that's all they do. And so Austin East is right the opposite of that. When you look at their breakdown, they throw the ball 65 or 70% of the time in every one of their games. And so that's a different part of preparation that we've had to really focus on this week. I think it's an area, though, that our guys feel maybe a little more comfortable going into defending. So I don't know if it's an advantage, but I do think that our team is very athletic. You know, I think that's kind of the way I would describe our team is we have a lot of athletes. We have team speed. And so, you know, when we're going to go play a team that wants to throw the ball and put it up in the air, I think it's going to allow people like Jeremiah Parris, Isaiah Stiles, Bryson Bono, you know, those guys that are in our secondary, Colt Correll, when he gets time there, you know, I think it's going to allow them to use their athleticism and maybe increase the chance of us creating some turnovers defensively. But I also think on the defensive line front, it gives us the ability to kind of pin our ears back and go after the quarterback, you know, knowing they're going to run the ball that much. And so I think guys like Gus Campbell, Landon Murphy, and then we've got some other packages where we're going to use some players like Dominic Yeomans and Ty Fitch to come off the edge and do some stuff that are faster players. And so I think their style of play is going to be something that our kids are going to feel comfortable playing in.
Last week you ran Ty Fitch 37 times, and I think I already commented on the broadcast, any level of football, you'd be hard-pressed to see any running back these days get that many carries in a football game. Is the expectation to have similar play calling at Austin East?
If I would have realized he had that many carries versus Meg's, then he would not have. That's a few too many carries for any kid to have in a game, I believe. In saying that, you know, I don't think it's out of the question for Ty Fitch to carry the ball 25 times in any game that we play this year. That's just who he is. But I do think we've got to spread those other carries out to other players on our team, like Jeremiah Parris, or Isaiah Styles, trying to get the ball in his hand in different ways. Getting Colt Correll in the game, Bryson Bono, those are some players who I think can try to ease that load for Ty, because we don't want to be just a one-trick pony. We want to be able to go and do different things, and we've got some athletes to be able to do that. So Ty's going to be our workhorse, but I believe we've got to do some things to feature Jeremiah Parris especially, and I think that's going to open up a different element of our offense and make us more explosive.
Well, Coach, an important game Friday, and that's what makes it fun on the road at Austin East. Thank you for your time, and good luck to the Wildcats.
Hey, thank you, and go Cats.
You've been listening to View from the Sideline. Stay tuned. The Fairweather Financial Countdown to Kickoff is coming up next.
Hi, this is Jim Fairweather, owner and founder of Fairweather Financial, and I am proud to be a sponsor and supporter of the Sweetwater Wildcats. A good game plan is key to athletic success, and the same is true with financial success. At Fairweather Financial, we can work with you to build a personalized financial game plan. Give us a call, stop by the office in downtown Sweetwater, or check us out on the web. Go Wildcats!
Fairweather Financial. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA, SIPC.
Hey, Sweetwater, it's Dominic from Domino's, and it's time! It's football time in Tennessee! We're back once again and proud to be the sponsor of the player of the game of the mighty Wildcats. Let us be your tailgate special or after-game meal. And go Wildcats!
At Sweetwater Insurance Agency, we like to think of our customers as friends and family. Sweetwater Insurance Agency has served this area for over 100 years, providing security for people like you and me. We are located under the red roof at 118 West North Street, or you can give us a call at 423-337-5088. And you can even email us at agent@sweetwaterinsurance.com. Sweetwater Insurance Agency represents many fine insurance companies, including Farmers Mutual of Tennessee. This is Harris Lovingood inviting you to contact us for all your insurance needs.
Tennessee Metal Products in Sweetwater is your source for top quality metal roofing, locally owned and operated with competitive prices and personal service. Choose from 16 colors of metal roofing panels, traditional or standing seam, smooth or textured, all Energy Star certified. They also carry metal board and batten siding and vented soffit. Located on Murray's Chapel Road in Sweetwater, call 423-351-1141 or visit tnmetalproducts.com. Tennessee Metal Products, built to last, close to home.
Are you looking for a new healthcare provider close to home? Chota Community Health Services is excited to announce 3 new primary care providers right here in Monroe County. Dr. William Davies and nurse practitioners Kara Collier and Era Ford are all accepting new patients in our Madisonville office. Please call 423-442-2622 to schedule an appointment today.
People's Bank of East Tennessee is cheering on all our local high school teams this season. Visit any of our local branches and show your support for your school by getting a custom Sweetwater Wildcats, Sequoia Chiefs, or Tellico Plains Bears School Spirit debit card. They offer online and mobile banking, bill pay, mobile check deposits, as well as person-to-person payments. People you know, people you trust. People's Bank. Locally owned and serving the community since 1997. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Fall is here. Is your home ready for cooler temperatures? C&E Heating and Air Conditioning has you covered with top quality Amana products. Amana, America's brand for comfort. Enjoy easy financing, year-round support, and unbeatable warranties. With nearly 50 years serving our area and an A+ Better Business Bureau rating, you can trust C&E. Call 423-745-0424 or visit cnehvacathens.com today. C&E Heating and Air Conditioning.
Sweetwater sure knows how to do Halloween, and we're inviting you to Historic Halloween in downtown Sweetwater on October 31st from 5 to 8 p.m. at our Sweetwater Depot. Come on out for candy stations, dance parties, vendors, trunk or treat, and so much more. Put on your best costume and let's dance the night away.
The voice of the Wildcats, WMTY and WDEH Sweetwater.
We welcome you to the Fairweather Financial Countdown to Kickoff. We now take you live to the field. Here are your hosts, Brian Birchfield and Artie Gross.
Good evening. We welcome you live to Austin East High School in Knoxville, where the Sweetwater Wildcats have traveled up I-75 for a Region 2-3A matchup with the Austin East Roadrunners. I'm Brian Birchfield, joined along with Artie Gross. We got Brian Nile in the press box with us. Jacob Keener back to the station running master controls. Riley Hamill on the camera tonight for us. And we welcome you to tonight's broadcast. This will be the 11th meeting between these programs. Austin East leads the overall series 6-4. It's been since 2016 since these teams have played. And Austin East has won the last 2. And we are going to pause here in just for a moment and do our national anthem. So hang with us. The Austin East Marching Band with our national anthem, and this is the 11th meeting between these programs. Austin East has won the last 2. You have to go back to 2016 for the last meeting, and Austin East beat Sweetwater at Sweetwater 42-13. 2015, it was a 58-20 win for Austin East. Sweetwater's last win of the series, 2014, it was a 12-7 victory here. Austin East into the game tonight, 1-4 overall, 0-2 in region play. Their win coming over Brainerd. Sweetwater 2-3 on the season, 1-1 in region play. And Artie, this is a game, if Sweetwater has said it with the coach there on the view from the sideline, if this team wants to be a playoff team, they need to beat Austin East on the road tonight.
They do. You know, it always gets down to you've got to win the games you're supposed to win. And I think anybody comparing these two teams right now would say this is probably one that the Wildcats should win. And you have to get those. You know, the rest of them are a dogfight. But if you want to go anywhere, I think you got to have this one tonight.
Let's take a look at the starting lineups for both teams. First for Austin East.
Austin East, got last names here, but that's fine. That's what Brian will be calling for you. Offensively, across their line, tackle is number 59 Jackson, guard number 50 Weaver, center 65 Haynes. Left guard, number 55, Cody, and left tackle, number 54, Harris. The quarterback, number 9, Jackson. You'll probably be calling that name a lot, the way Coach talked. They wanted to throw the ball. And Got a lot of skill guys here in the backfield. They'll have 33 Booker and 5 more. Weaver and 11 Towns. The tackles, 59 Jackson, number 2 Young. The linebacking core, number 5 Moore, 6 Henderson, and 31 Hurst. The safeties, number 12 Young, number 29 McCord, and the corners, number 36 Pruitt, number 9 Jackson. Sweetwater, sticking with that 4-4 front, that 4-4 look that we've seen now for a couple of weeks. DNs are going to be number 7 Landon Murphy, and they changes up here. Okay, 3-4. All right, so they got one in Murphy, the 2 tackles, Kayvon Latham, Hayden Osborne, 3-5, 5 backers. So you got Gus Campbell, Jackson Powell on the outside. Maybe I should have looked at this, Brian, before I started. The 3 inside guys are Will Watson, Logan Whaley back in there tonight, and Nolan Dacus. In the defensive backfield, you got Bono and Stiles will be your corners, and Jeremiah Paris at safety. Now, there have been a little shuffling on the offensive line. Kayvon Latham getting the start at left tackle tonight. Corbin Nile moving from left tackle over to right tackle. Your guards, Luke Dalton on the left side. Even though Whaley is back and ready to go, Keldon Jolly's going to keep that offensive spot, at least for this week, at the right guard, and Hayden Osborne is the center. Tight ends, Landon Murphy. Your wing backs, Gus Campbell. Ty Fitch at the fullback, Jeremiah Paris at the tailback. Isaiah Stiles will be your wideout, and Nolan Dacus is the QB.
Let's look at your starting lineups here on the Fairweather Financial Countdown to Kickoff. We appreciate Jim Fairweather and Fairweather Financial in downtown Sweetwater for sponsoring the Countdown to Kickoff again this season. Both of these teams coming off a region loss last week at home. Sweetwater lost to Meigs County 44-14, and Austin East last week at home lost to Kingston 34-13. Again, Austin East 1-4 overall, 0-2 in region play. Sweetwater 2-3 overall, 1-1 in region play. The other region loss for Austin East, Scott County at Scott County back on September the 12th, 42-6. Austin East being coached by Stanton Stevens. This is his second stint as the AE head coach. He was here from 99 to 2004 and then had his stints at Laverne and Oak Ridge before coming back here to Austin East in 2024. Sweetwater Wildcats on the road at the Austin East Road Runners. Again, these teams haven't played since 2016, but the region realignments back in as a region opponent, and so it should be a good one tonight. Very important for the region standings, and there's some other games tonight, Artie, if you want to touch on the region that are important games that we'll be keeping up with tonight as well.
One other region matchup, McMinn Central is at Kingston. The other 2 teams, Meigs County played last night. They hosted Brainerd and had a big 65-6 win there. And Scott County is at Union County tonight.
All right, you're listening to the Fairweather Financial Countdown to Kickoff. We're about 7 minutes away from the kick. Any updates that you would like to bring up? Any other games that we're going to watch around the county?
Around Monroe County, we'll be looking. Eagleton Academy is visiting Tellico. Loudon is visiting Sequoia. We'll keep an eye on both those games for you, as well as several other games with schools around our area.
Right now, Meigs County, the only Region 2-3A team undefeated in region play. They're 6-1 overall, 2-0 in region play. Then you have a pile up there in the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th places. 4 teams at 1-1 in region play. Austin East, the only team winless in region play to this point. You're listening to Sweetwater Football on WMTY 98.3 FM and WDEH AM 800 in Sweetwater, Tennessee. You can also listen online at WMTY983.com and you can listen to listen and watch live video on our YouTube page. I have a link to that on our Facebook page as well. Also, stay tuned through the broadcast and hear your chance to win a $50 gift card to the Lazy Beagle.
Hey,
broadcast tonight,
sounds good.
Be listening for that. That's going to do it with the Fairweather Financial Countdown to Kickoff. We're going to close out the Countdown to Kickoff. Grab a 2-minute timeout, and we'll come back with Wildcat football. Sweetwater on the road at Austin East. The play-by-play headed your way after this.
This has been the Fairweather Financial Countdown to Kickoff. Stay tuned. Kickoff is right after this.
Shopping for insurance starts out simple enough, but you soon realize there are a lot of options. Lots and lots of options. You may begin to question whether it's even worth your time. But what if there was one place that took the stress out by doing the shopping for you? This isn't too good to be true. Get your free quote started today at valleyinsuranceservice.com. We are waiting to serve you, just like we have been for over 40 years. We shop, you save time and money. Valley Insurance. Live life protected.
McDonald's is excited to be a part of the Sweetwater community. We would like to give you the opportunity to come join our team at one of our 11 locations, which include Sweetwater, Athens, Madisonville, Etowah, Ocoee, Ottawa, or one of the 5 Cleveland locations. It's as simple as texting APPLY to 38000 or dropping by one of the 11 locations for an application. We offer flexible schedules, tuition assistance, competitive wages, and now offering doctor on-demand telehealth. Come join our team at your local McDonald's.
Count on Star Regional Medical Center when every minute matters. Emergencies strike day or night, so we're here when you need us most, providing emergency care close to home, including the higher levels of heart care found in an accredited chest pain center. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Star Regional Medical Center. From the routine to the unforeseen, count on us. Check our average ER wait time at starregional.com.
Fall is almost here, and at Ag Central Co-op, we're ready to help you make the most of the season. Whether you're planting food plots, reseeding pasture, or sowing your lawn, we've got the seeds and fertilizers to keep things growing strong. And when it's time to clear brush or cut trails, DR Power Equipment is built to handle the toughest jobs. Check out our unbeatable prices. Stop by Ag Central, where hardware, farm, and field come together this fall. That's Ag Central Co-op, New Highway 68, Sweetwater.
The voice of the Wildcats, WMTY and WDEH Sweetwater.
The following is a presentation of Horn Radio Sports, the official voice of the Sweetwater Wildcats. Oldies 98.3 WMTY.
To the end zone, touchdown. Tennessee, the 35 to the 40, cross midfield. Beautiful play. Cuts inside to the end zone. That is going to do it. Sweetwater gets the win. Someone had to tumble, and someone had to stay.
Sweetwater football on Oldies 98.3 FM is brought to you by
Ag Central Co-op, CNE Heating and Air Conditioning, City of Sweetwater, Choda Community Health Services, Domino's, Fairweather Financial, Fat Hats Grill, Sweetwater Family Eye Care, Jackie Jones Ford, McDonald's, Napa Auto Parts, Paramount Insurance Services, People's Bank of East Tennessee, Realty Executives Main Street, Sarah's Paw Paradise, Sweetwater Hospital Association, Sweetwater Crossings, Sweetwater Insurance Agency, Star Regional Medical Center, Tennessee Metal Products, Valley Building Supply, Valley Insurance, and Volunteer Federal Bank.
Game number 6 for the Sweetwater Wildcats is set to go. The Sweetwater Wildcats on the road at the Austin East Roadrunners for a Region 2-3A matchup. This will be the 11th meeting between these programs. Austin East leads the overall series 6-4 and have won the last 2. You have to go back to 2016 before the last meeting, and they won in 15 and 16. Sweetwater's last win in the series was 2014. Can they get the upper hand and get the win column here at Austin East? It's a big one. It's important for region implication and playoff implications, and we're glad you're with us tonight. Brian Birchfield, Artie Gross, Brian Nile in the press box, Jacob Keener back at the station, Riley Hamill on the camera for us tonight, as we're just about set to go. Sweetwater in their road white jerseys, blue pants, gold numerals trimmed in blue, blue helmet with a gold power S on the side with the 3 gold stripes down the center. AE in their home red jerseys, white pants, baby blue numerals trimmed in white, and the solid red helmet. AE has won the toss, elects to receive, and we are set to go. Is that not right?
No.
What happened?
Sweetwater won the toss and deferred.
Okay. Well, I saw him pat the guy on the shoulder for Austin East and then did this, so I thought they won. But I was close.
You're getting there.
Austin East is getting the football to start the game. That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
Just to help you out, that means Sweetwater will get the ball to start the second half.
We're low and we've got fans right here. Now maybe we won't have to readjust the background mic. Cy Prince to kick it away. And we are underway, end over end, and that's going to be taken, well, off his fingertips at the 2-yard line, goes into the end zone for a touchback. He made an attempt at it.
That was almost a big mistake, because if that goes off his fingertips and out of bounds at the 2-yard line, that is not a penalty. That is where AE would get the ball. There was, no reason to be trying to touch that one at all.
It'll be 1st and 10 Austin East. As Sweetwater 1 deferred, and Austin East starts with the football. 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line, ball in the center of the field. You heard Coach in view from the sideline talking about a team they've not seen offensively in a while, a team that likes to throw it. They spread Sweetwater out 5 wide, and quick throw to the slot receiver complete, little wide receiver screen. Going to get out near the 25 to the 26-yard line. On the reception, it's hard to see. Be quite frank with you, Artie.
It is. Will Watson on the tackle.
We'll play about 7. Bring a second and 3 for the roll.
Jalen Evans Thomas is the quarterback. 5 receivers spread the formation. He drops, looking to throw, backpedaling. Flag comes in, going to be a holding as he throws off his back foot, throws it away. Looks like he was outside the free blocking zone, so that shouldn't be a grounding, but I believe we're going to have a hold, and we do.
And
are those pink flags?
They are. I was about to say, I've just seen something. I seen the first one flying. I thought that looks pink. So, October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We've seen a lot of different things. We see some players with pink towels, pink socks. I must say this is the first time I've ever seen a pink penalty flag, though.
I thought my eyes were not adjusting to the light or something.
It was just weird the first time you see it.
Holding penalty on Austin East. We'll back them up to the 15, well, about the 15 and a half yard line. Second 14 upcoming. Just underway here from Austin East. Roadrunners in a 5 wide receiver set. Evans Thomas takes the snap. We got a whistle blowing the play dead. Timeout. Austin East. Timeout on the field early in this one. First drive of the ball game. We're scoreless. We'll step away, back in 30 seconds.
All right,
right, team, listen up. Life's gonna throw curveballs. A fender bender, a leaky roof, maybe even a busted laptop. That's where Paramount Insurance in Sweetwater comes in. We're your defense, your playbook, your game plan when things don't go as planned. Home, auto, business, we've got the coverage to keep you in the game. So huddle up and call us today. Paramount Insurance Services. We don't just cover you, we've got your back.
Back here at Austin East High School, timeouts for the Roadrunners. Obviously their first of the ball game, first of the half, as we are 37 seconds into the ball game.
Yeah, not the point any coach wants to burn a timeout.
No. Second down and 14 for the Roadrunners at their own 15-yard line. 3 receivers set. Evans Thomas, the quarterback. There's a snap, looking, loads up, fires across middle, man open out to the 35 to the 40, and he's brought down at the 45-yard line, making the tackle, Jeremiah Paris. On the reception, looks like Landon Lightfoot, I believe, is those baby blue numbers against that red is hard to pick out.
Yeah, but he was running open right down the seam.
They line up quickly, quick throw to the slot receiver, complete, and he's tripped up, but not before he gets across midfield, down to the 47-yard line. Murphy on the tackle. No, see, that's Whaley on the tackle, back from his injury, being out a couple weeks. And it's a pickup of 8, second down and 2 for the Roadrunners into Sweetwater territory. 5 receivers set, spreading the Wildcats out. Right now it's being effective. Thomas takes a snap, looking, time to throw, all kinds of time, loads up, fires deep toward the end zone, single coverage, got a man, complete, touchdown. What a throw by the Austin East quarterback, on the money.
Yeah,
touchdown.
And he's not a very big guy, the quarterback, but he put something on that one. And the receiver had a step on Paris, and he just couldn't catch up to him.
The quarterback, I've seen Evans Thomas. It's actually number 9, which is Namir Jackson. And then the extra point try is blocked by the Wildcats. Blocked, but not before a 47-yard touchdown hookup for the Austin East Roadrunners through the air. 10:29 to go first quarter. It's Austin East 6, Sweetwater nothing as you listen to Wildcat football on WMTY and WDEH.
What makes Sweetwater Hospital Association a place you would choose for your family? Their doctors provide specialized, high-quality care that is second to none in the area. The nurses are everyday heroes meeting the needs of their patients. Their staff is made up of local friends and neighbors who go the extra mile to ensure you have the best care. Experience the difference at Sweetwater Hospital Association, 304 Wright Street in Sweetwater, or online at sweetwaterhospital.org. Your health is our mission.
Back here at Austin East, as the Roadrunners get the opening kick, they score quickly. 4-play, 80-yard drive, 47-yard touchdown pass on that play. Jackson to Moore. The extra point was blocked, however, but it's 6-0 Austin East, 10:29 to go first quarter.
Sweetwater expecting an onside kick here because there's nobody on that front line with a lineman number.
Moore caught the touchdown. He's kicking it away. It's going to be a short, straight-toed kick over Sweetwater, and it's going to bounce and roll. It's in the field of play, and Paris picks it up at the 11. Paris gets out to the 20, but that was dangerous, as Sweetwater looked like they were unsure if they needed to field it or not. Is that the way you looked at it?
Yeah, well, wasn't an onside, a little pooch down into this corner, and I think Sweetwater thought it was going to go out of bounds, and it did one of those funny things a football does every now and then. It hit and just bounced kind of straight up in the air instead of kicking out of bounds, and so they had to grab it, and then the returner wound up running into one of his own guys, and let's just say it could have been a lot worse.
Side, also over at the business side, in the north end zone.
So Sweetwater on offense for the first time tonight. Two-back set, handoff. Paris trying to go wide, and there's the AE defense dropping him for a loss back to the 15-yard line. They were trying to go wide Austin East speed would not have it.
Yeah, so Ty Fitch gets so many carries that the PA guy here is giving him credit for that one. But that was Paris.
That was Jeremiah Paris. That's 5, not 6.
But if the PA guys talk to their coaches, I'm pretty sure he's heard that everything on film is Ty Fitch first play up the middle.
I'm sure.
It was not.
2nd and 15 for the Wildcats. 2-back set. Play fake to Paris. Dacus rolling the pocket, being pressured, looking to throw. Fires across the middle, complete. Out to the 30-yard line, 35, but down the sideline, across midfield, down to the 40, 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, 5. Murphy to the house. Touchdown. Wildcats. Landon Murphy, 85 yards.
That was nice. Murphy playing that tight end spot, just kind of a crossing route, comes all the way across the field. Dacus rolls out to his left towards us. Murphy was wide open, and as you saw, he'll knock the crap out of you, but he's not a speed demon, but he still manages to take it the length of the field.
Cy Prince trying to take the lead for the Wildcats, and he does. Well, been expecting a shootout tonight, but the first 2 possessions, it appears it's going to be that way. Sweetwater, 85-yard touchdown pass from Nolan Dacus to Landon Murphy. The extra point good by Prince. It's now Sweetwater 7, Austin East 6, as you listen to Wildcat Football on WMTY and WDEH.
No matter who you're rooting for, you can always count on the winning team at Volunteer Federal, a strong, friendly, full-service bank that's been making mortgages locally since way back in 1974. Our friendly professional staff is always ready and willing to help with your financial needs. And with convenient branches in Sweetwater, Madisonville, Von Orr, and Tellico Plains, we're just around the corner at the home of better banking. Come home to better banking at Volunteer Federal. We're Monroe County's oldest locally owned bank. Volunteer Federal, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
So Sweetwater with a quick drive of their own. 2 plays, 80 yards, 55 seconds off the clock. 85-yard touchdown from Dacus to Murphy. And there's the kick away, taken at the 7-yard line. Return out 15-20, knocked out of bounds around the 25-yard line. A flag coming in around where the tackle was made. But some good blocking on that play, too, for the Wildcats.
Yeah, it was. Like I say, Murphy took off down the field. Ty Fitch had to slow down to let Murphy get in front of him. And then Ty was able to, there's a guy probably could have ran Murph down, but Ty was in a good position to block him. That referee threw a yellow flag. He's got a pink one hanging out of his waist. Who knows what we're going to see on the field here tonight.
That 5-yard penalty on Sweetwater as they move the football out to the 30-yard line for Austin East to start their second offensive possession. 5-receiver set, quick throw, and that's complete. And out across the 40 to the 42-yard line. Whaley making the tackle on the reception there for Austin East. Moore, again, who caught the touchdown, and that's just, taking advantage of the Sweetwater defense right now, just a quick throw.
Yeah, he was wide open right there on the little short slant route.
And staying with the 5-receiver set, quick throw again, complete to Moore, and he's got room to roam. Got across the 45, across midfield, down to the 46-yard line before he's cut down. And already spreading you out with 5, and so Sweetwater's right now has not got man-to-man across through there, so they're just getting the receiver is supposed to have the safety supposed to cover, who's playing back, further back, and it's just a quick, easy, long handoff basically is what it is.
Yeah, Colt Carell in now for extra defensive back. Dacus at that linebacker, he's out against this empty backfield.
And quick throw again, that's complete, out down to the 42-yard line. On the reception there is Sam Cochran for AE.
That's Sam Cochran.
Again, Sweetwater, you're rolling the dice either way. You come up on them and you maybe give up the big threat down the field if they get by you. If not, they're going to dink and dunk on you. There's going to be the quarterback draw all the way, and he makes 2 or 3 guys miss, gets down inside the 35, down near the 32-yard line. on the run, quarterback Namir Jackson. As here come the Roadrunners moving the football again. They scored on a 47-yard touchdown pass on their first drive. And now we've got a timeout on the field. Timeout, Sweetwater. Timeout on the field, 8:09 to go first quarter. It is Sweetwater 7, Austin East 6, but the Roadrunners on the move. We're back in 30 seconds.
I'm Scott Wilson, principal broker and owner of Realty Executives Main Street in Sweetwater. We are the true area experts in real estate. Our knowledgeable team will assist you in selling or buying your next property. We provide hard work and attention to detail to make sure we deliver the results you're looking for. Contact Realty Executives Main Street today. We're located at 307 North Main Street, Sweetwater, or call 423-836-9494.
Back here at Samuel P. Anderson Field, Austin East High School. We've got a track meet right now already, 8:09 to go first quarter, 7-6, Sweetwater leads, and Austin East threatening again.
Yeah, the difference right now is a blocked extra point by Murphy. His second one of those he's had this year.
1st and 10, Austin East at the 33-yard line. Quick throw to the outside, complete, and shoved out of bounds around the sticks. Very close to another AE first down. Like Isaiah Stiles over there on the tackle.
Yeah, and I understand the concern of getting beat deep, but the cushion's a little too big at the moment as well.
Travis Claiborne on the reception. It's second down. They spot him out 2 yards shy of the first down, so he stepped out of bounds, and they're looking for the end zone that time. Quick throw to the outside. Overthrown, incomplete. Looking for, out there that time, number 3. Bacchius Towns.
Stiles with the coverage on that one. Pretty good.
It'll be 3rd down and 2 for Austin East at the Sweetwater 25-yard line. 7-6 Wildcats lead, 7:34 to go in the first quarter. Again, empty backfield shotgun for the Roadrunners. There's a snap. Looking, rolling. Now fires, man, wide open. Complete, dropped it. He was too wide open down at the 19-yard line. Hit him right in the hands.
He made that common mistake. He was so wide open, he was starting to turn his head and see where he's going to go with the ball. Problem was he didn't have it just yet.
Cochran, the intended receiver, dropped it. And 4th down and 2 now for Austin East at the Sweetwater 25-yard line. They'll line up to go for it. Staying in the 5 receiver set. Empty shotgun for Jackson. Jackson takes a snap, going to look to run with it now, pulls it up and looks to throw. It's going to be incomplete as a pressure came through. Ty Fitch for the Wildcats hitting Jackson. It was going to be a quarterback draw up the middle, and Sweetwater's front. And Ty Fitch interfered with that as Jackson then tried to pull it up and throw it, and he was hit as he was releasing the football. It falls incomplete, and Sweetwater gets the turnover on downs.
Well, Coach Bunch mentioned that in the view from the sideline. I saw a little bit of it in practice yesterday. They got a package there. Ty Fitch comes in at that edge position, puts his hand on the ground, and he's coming. And he got the heat on him.
1st and 10 Wildcats leading 7-6. They're at their own 25-yard line. Handoff, Ty Fitch, as he gets a couple yards to the 27-yard line, but not much up the middle.
That's the first time he's had the ball in his hands tonight.
We believe it's homecoming tonight here, Artie. It was interesting getting here. We were worried about interstate traffic. We had no trouble. We got within, 0.1 miles of the school. And we made a turn right into the homecoming parade or something. We'll talk more about that later. Here's a quick dump off on 2nd down to Jeremiah Parris. Parris out across the 30, takes a shot but keeps on moving, and it gets knocked out of bounds around the 35-yard line. Very close to a first down. That will be a run, as that was a backwards pass from Dacus to Parris.
Parris gave the first guy a shot before he took one a little later. Saying, I'm not going to be that easy to tackle tonight, guys.
That'll be a first down, gain of 8 for Jeremiah Parris, and a Wildcat first down, 6:45 to go, 6:47 to go. In the first quarter, 7-6, Wildcats lead. Parris, as the wingback comes in motion, they give up the middle to Ty Fitch. He gets a yard to the 36-yard line.
Turn again. By 6.
Second down and 9
Number
for the Wildcats at their own 36-yard line.
Bring up second and 9 for
Single back formation. Dacus straight drop, looking to throw pressure, came through untouched, sacked. Back at the 27-yard line. Untouched coming through there. David Weaver putting Dacus on the ground. A loss of 6 back to the 30-yard line. 3rd and 15 upcoming.
Well, they had Bono split out wide to this side, and he had a big cushion. Looked like he was about to run a little curl route. He was going to be wide open. That's where Nolan was turning, had his head to. He was looking to go to that, but, man, that defensive line was all over him.
2-back set for Sweetwater, 3rd and 15. Dacus under center, play fake, rolling the pocket. He's going to dump it over to Ty Fitch, complete out across the 40. Across midfield now, he has the first down and more. Down to the 45, down to the 40. Dragging defenders down inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. Ty Fitch was wide open.
Yeah, he squirted out of the backfield there. A lot of deep routes. Defense was keyed in on them, and he was wide open for that little dump off, and then he had a ton of room to run.
Huge 3rd and 15 conversion for the Wildcats.
38-yard line.
Gain of 32 yards in the first down. 5 minutes to go, first quarter, 7-6. Wildcats lead now into Austin East territory. 3 receiver set. Dacus straight drop looking. Throwing to the outside. It's going to be over the shoulder. Is it complete? Does it come down in bounds? He does. Complete to Isaiah Stiles down to the 10-yard line. What a pass and what a catch on the play.
Well, again, another thing Coach talked about, wanting to get the ball into the hands of Isaiah Stiles. And that's a great play with his size, his height. He's towering above a lot of people try to guard him. So just throw it up, let him use his ability, go up and get it.
It'll be 1st and goal. Wildcats at the Austin East 10-yard line, driving right to left, operating from the right hash mark. 2-back set. Handoff, Ty Fitch. He runs into a wall of red jerseys and goes nowhere. No gain. 2nd goal.
Bring up 2nd and goal for Sweetwater.
Well, that play, A's got scouted pretty good. They know Ty's coming up the middle. I don't know that they were expecting to see the ball thrown around as much as Sweetwater has so far tonight.
Wing T formation for the Wildcats, and before the play, we've got a whistle and a timeout. Austin East, their second of the ball game so far. We'll stay right here while we have opportunity. We're going to tell you how you can get a chance to win a $50 gift card to the Lazy Beagle in downtown Sweetwater. All you have to do right now is go to the WMTY 983 Facebook page, and I've got the post pinned at the top. All you have to do is comment what's your favorite thing to eat at the Lazy Beagle. If you haven't done that yet, if you haven't been there, what's something that you think you might try if you win the gift card? So you comment that, and then you simply share the post. And then you're entered for a chance to win that $50 gift card.
Doesn't get much easier than that.
Well, I'm trying. And so go to our Facebook page, WMTY 98.3 Facebook page. Find that post with the $50 Lazy Beagle gift card giveaway. That's brought to you by our friends at Valley Insurance. Valley Insurance, live life protected, and we appreciate them making these giveaways possible for us so far this season. It's been fun.
It has. Been fun. I picked both those games right last week, but just a little off on those scores.
Didn't beat Jacob Davidson.
Well, beating Jacob Davidson's a hard thing to do.
Second and goal for the Wildcats at the 10-yard line. 2-back set, handoff, Ty Fitch going right guard, not much, maybe a yard down to the 9. 3rd and goal upcoming. And by the way, you have until Monday to register for that gift card giveaway.
Game is about one. And bring up third.
AE's loading up the box.
Yeah, so let's see if they put this in Dacus' hands. Maybe give him some kind of run pass option here.
Third and goal for Sweetwater from the 9-yard line. Dacus play fake, rolling. It's going to be an option to Jeremiah Parrish. He's hitting the backfield, squeezes out of that, but does not get back to the line of scrimmage, loses yardage as a second wave of red jerseys dumps him around the 11-yard line. That's going to be a loss of 2. That'll bring up 4th down, and I'd say this is in the area you're probably going to give Cy Prince a try, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, he's coming on the field. So it was a straight-up option, and AE was loaded in the box, but there was some lateral pursuit down the line.
Such a loss of 3 back to 12. This will be Cy Prince. A 29-yard field goal try from the left hash to try to add to the Sweetwater lead. There's a snap, the hold, the kick is up. It looks good, is it? And the officials agree, good. Cy Prince, 29-yard field goal is good. And with 2:41 to go in the first quarter, it's now Sweetwater 10, Austin East 6, as you listen to Wildcat Football on WMTY and WDEH.
To think of our customers as friends and family. Sweetwater Insurance Agency has served this area for over 100 years, providing security for people like you and me. We are located under the red roof at 118 West North Street, or you can give us a call at 423-337-5088. And you can even email us at agent@sweetwaterinsurance.com. Sweetwater Insurance Agency represents many fine insurance companies, including Farmers Mutual of Tennessee. This is Harris Lovingood inviting you to contact us for all your insurance needs.
It was a 7-play, 63-yard drive for Sweetwater. Took 5 minutes, 3 seconds off the clock, capped off by a 29-yard field goal by Cy Prince. There's the kickoff taken at the 6-yard line, returned out 20, 25, and then brought down on the return right there. So Austin East back on offense. They have moved the football well on both of their drives so far, scored on the first one. Their second drive kind of stalled out and turned it over on downs.
Yeah, that was a solid tackle there by Ty Fitch. It looked like there was a hole opening up where he was going to turn it right up the middle of the field, but Ty come in with a textbook tackle, get low, stick, wrap, put him down.
1st and 10, Austin East, officially at their own 22-yard line, trailing 10-6 to your Sweetwater Wildcats. 5 receivers set. Quarterback looking to throw. A quick throw to the outside, complete out to the 28, making a move across the 30 to the 31 before he's tackled on the play by Jackson Powell. On the reception, Sam Cochran, and then that pass coming from Namir Jackson. Again, just quick throws to the slot receivers is the play calling for Austin East.
Ball is on the 32-yard line.
Ball just inside the 32-yard line, so 1 yard short of the first down. Driving left to right are the Road Runners toward their scoreboard here at Austin East High School. Quick throw, that's a backwards pass, so that's technically a run. Moore with the reception or with the carry. And I don't think he got anything. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage, done well to do that. It'll bring up 3rd down and 1.
Gus Campbell, first Wildcat there to get a hold of him.
10-6, Sweetwater leads. 1:35 to go in the first quarter. 3rd down and 1 for Austin East. The ball just inside their own 32-yard line. Looking to throw, Jackson being pressured. Now steps away. Now throws it away on 3rd and 1. So it's going to be 4th and 1. And we got a flag down. It's going to be holding. So it's interesting here. See, Sweetwater will. You're deep in the Austin East deep in their own territory. You wouldn't think they'd go for it on 4th and 1, but in this situation, Sweetwater's going to imagine, did they take it or did they decline it? That was what I was wondering. It's debatable there. You could argue either way on that, accepting or declining that penalty.
You can, and they're not coming out in a punt formation. Doesn't mean the quarterback won't quick kick it.
5 receivers, 4th down and 1 for Austin East. The ball just inside their own 32-yard line. They're going for it. Quarterback run all the way. He's got a big hole up the middle. Has the 1st down and more. Out across the 40 to the 45 to the 47-yard line. On the legs of quarterback Jackson. Austin East 1st down on 4th and 1.
That's pretty good play call there. You spread everybody 5 wide, get defenders out of the box. You only need a yard. Just take it straight ahead.
1st and 10, Austin East at their own 47-yard line as we go in under a minute to go here in the first quarter. 10-6, Sweetwater leads. Austin East, Jackson, quarterback keeper again. He gets across midfield and gets down to the Sweetwater 49-yard line. Pickup of about 4 on 1st down. Austin East, a nice field here, one of those turf fields that sponsored by Pilot here in Knox County. 2nd down and 6 for Austin East. We're down to 25 seconds to go in the quarter. Jackson remaining in shotgun, takes a snap. Here comes the pressure, but he gets the pass off. That's going to be, oh my goodness, dropped down at the 26-yard line. Receiver wide open again. And that looked like Lightfoot dropping the pass. That's actually Travis Burgeons, number 19, dropping the pass.
Because Campbell was bringing the heat on that one.
3rd down and 6 for Austin East at the Sweetwater 49-yard line. Jackson looking to throw again. Jackson, time to throw, fires to the sideline, complete, down to the 35-yard line. That's going to be move the chains, 1st down. On the reception, number 29, Marcus McCord. And right now, give it to the AE offensive line. They're giving Jackson all kinds of time to throw, with the exception of that previous play where he was pressured. But for the most part, he's had a pocket and been able to stand there and wait for his receivers to get open.
Yeah, and Sweetwater's going with a smaller defensive line to try to be quick and get some pressure. But not having a hard time getting in there so far.
That's the end of the first quarter after 1. It's Sweetwater 10, Austin East 6. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this.
Are you looking for a new healthcare provider close to home? Chota Community Health Services is excited to announce 3 new primary care providers right here in Monroe County. Dr. William Davies and nurse practitioners Kara Kalir and Era Ford are all accepting new patients in our Madisonville office. Please call 423-442-2622 to schedule an appointment today.
Emily, are you still on the radio?
Daddy, I'm telling about some big old hamburgers at Fat Hats. What? You haven't tried Fat Hats? Well, it's time to try one of our serious burgers. It's the best in town. It goes great with an order of homemade onion rings. They're as big as your face. Plate lunches are available Tuesday through Thursday. Don't forget about Catfish Fridays. Want a sweet treat? Order a milkshake or a hot fudge cake. Call and orders are greatly appreciated. 337-3686. That's Fat Hats Grill in Sweetwater. Open 7 in the morning, Monday through Saturday.
The voice of the Wildcats, WMTY and WDEH Sweetwater.
Start of the second quarter, we swap into the field. Austin East 1st and 10 at the Sweetwater 36-yard line, driving right to left now. On the first down play, it's Jackson with a quarterback keeper. Bust out right, and he's going to pick up 8 yards down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line before he's knocked out of bounds. It'll be 2nd down and 2 now for the Roadrunners at the Sweetwater 28-yard line. Jackson takes a snap, quick throw to the slot receiver, and he's trying to find a seam, but Sweetwater defends that well and dumps that for a loss back to the 30-yard line, loss of 2. And on the tackle there for Sweetwater, number 20, Will Watson.
Yeah, good play by Will there. Once he got a hold of him, wasn't letting him go.
Third down and 4 for Austin East from the left hash at the Sweetwater 30-yard line. 3 receivers far wide side of the field, 2 receivers near. Jackson takes a snap, looking, time to throw, fires across the middle, complete to Moore, down to the 15-yard line, inside the 10, down to the 8-yard line, first down, as Spencer Moore has been a machine so far for Austin East, and he just found a seam right there in the middle of the Wildcat defense.
Well, the Cats are playing this zone, and they're just finding the soft spots in it and setting down and moving it down the field.
It'll be first and goal, Austin East. Quick throw. It's going to be complete. And making 2 guys miss, but finally knocked out of bounds. On the reception is number 3, Dykus Towns. And he's going to pick up 3 yards down to the 5-yard line. It'll be second and goal from the 5 for Austin East. 10-6 your score. Sweetwater leading. 10:34 to go, second quarter. They stay in the 5 wide. They got Moore lined up at tight end. Look, his direct snap. Snap to the quarterback. His quarterback keeper all the way. It was a high snap, threw off the timing just a bit, and then he's wrapped up and dropped on the play for a loss. That
looks like 56. I believe that's Aiden Pensley.
51 Osborne. Loss of yards. It was a third and
PA guy said Osborne, but I don't think that's 51.
I believe it's 56.
Loss back to the 10-yard line, loss of 5. It'll be third and goal for Austin East at the Sweetwater 10. Jackson takes a snap, rolls to the wide side of the field, looking to throw, fires to the corner. It's going to be overthrown, incomplete. Fourth down, fourth and goal. 9:54 to go, first half. Big play in the ball game here.
Yes, it is. Good job by Bono on that one to knock it away.
By the north end zone concession stand. Homecoming royalty Mr. Please begin making your way.
Fourth and goal for Austin East at the 10-yard line. 5 receivers set. And before the play, we've got a whistle, we've got a timeout. Timeout Austin East. That will be their third and final of the half, and we'll take it with them. 9:54 to go, first half. 10-6 Sweetwater leads. Fourth and goal, Austin East, when we come back in 30 seconds.
Hi, this is Jim Fairweather, owner and founder of Fairweather Financial. It has been my pleasure and honor to sponsor the Countdown to Kickoff since 2005. A good football team takes a good coach, just like financial planning. When you need us, we'll be here. Just Google Fairweather Financial or like our Facebook page. Go Wildcats.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Austin East using their third and final timeout of this first half, looking at a fourth and goal from the 10-yard line. Sweetwater leading 10-6. Come out in 5 wide, operating from the left hash. Driving right to left, Jackson. Empty backfield shotgun, takes a snap, time to throw, fires into the end zone. It's going to be complete, touchdown, Austin East, fourth and goal from the 10, and they convert as Jackson threads it in there as the receiver was sandwiched between 2 defenders. On the reception, number 3, Dykus Towns, big play.
Yeah, and he took a shot. Like I said, they sandwiched it. They put it on him, and you got to take your hat off to him being able to hold on to that ball with the shot he's took.
And Moore trying the extra point. Snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it is, does it go through? It does. Just barely gets across the crossbar. Good. And 9:49 to go, second quarter. Your new score, Austin East scores on a fourth and goal from the 10. It's now AE 13, Sweetwater 10, as you listen to Wildcat Football on WMTY and WDEH.
Tennessee Metal Products in Sweetwater is your source for top quality metal roofing, locally owned and operated with competitive prices and personal service. Choose from 16 colors of metal roofing panels, traditional or standing seam, smooth or textured, all Energy Star certified. They also carry metal board and batten siding and vented soffit. Located on Murray's Chapel Road in Sweetwater, call 423-351-1141 or visit tnmetalproducts.com. Tennessee Metal Products, built to last, close to home.
Austin East with a big 4th and goal from the 10 conversion. The pass from Jackson to Towns. The extra point by Moore, good. And it's now 13-10 Austin East. That was a 14-play, 63-yard drive that took 4 minutes, 44 seconds off the clock. And there's the kickoff, and that's a live football down at the 45, kicked short, and Sweetwater comes away with it. I was looking at that drive summary. Was that an onside attempt?
It was, and it hit off one Wildcat shot straight up in the air. And Will Watson, I had no idea he had that kind of hops. He went up and got it.
So Sweetwater recovering that onside kick will have good field position. 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line. Now trailing 13-10 with 9:45 to go in the first half. Two-back set. Dacus under center. Play fakes to Paris. Rolling and incomplete. Had Fitch coming across the middle, but he had to torque his body, did Dacus, and he couldn't get what he needed into that pass, or he was wide open, was Fitch.
Yeah, that was going to be another big gainer like the last pass that he caught, but like I said, Nolan just couldn't quite get enough on it to get it to him. Getting a little bit of pressure on him there.
2nd down and 10 with the incompletion for Sweetwater at their own 45-yard line. 9:41 to go first half. 13-10. Austin East leading Sweetwater in a big Region 2-3A matchup. Dacus hands off. Jeremiah Paris and the Roadrunners defense there. Snuffs it out and dumps that for a loss of a yard. Back to the 44-yard line on the tackle there for the Roadrunners. Number 11, Jacorius Towns. 3rd down and 11 for Sweetwater at their own 44.
Roadrunners, where you at? Roadrunners, where you at? Down to your feet. Make some noise. Roadrunners.
Big 3rd and 11. Dacus, play fakes, rolls to the wide side of the field, looking to throw, being pressured, backpedaling, now squares up, fires down the field, into one-on-one coverage, overthrows Campbell, the intended receiver, incomplete. 4th down.
Yeah, Nolan had some mustard on that one. Campbell just couldn't get it.
Campbell that time had turned and started coming back to his quarterback, who was running for his life back there. He was coming back as that rocket come at him, and a little too high. So 4th down 11, Prince into punt and gets it away, and it's going to be Muff. Did he touch it? It's all loose on the ground. The ball is loose back at the 15-yard line. It's still loose, and Sweetwater's going to recover it. It looks like. No official signal yet. They do. Sweetwater gets a special teams takeaway as the return man didn't come up quite far enough and let it bounce. And it was hard to see if it hit him. He thought it did.
Well, and there was no beanbag thrown. I was looking to see what the ref thought about it, but big play for the Wildcats. You got to put this thing in the end zone now. We've talked all year about taking advantage of the opportunities that you have.
After the takeaway, 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. There, the ball's loose for Sweetwater, and Jeremiah Paris recovers, tries to run with it, and he's drove back. They're going to spot it back to the 22-yard line as the handoff. That Fitch, it got rocked, and the ball come loose. Paris picked it up and lost yardage back. Officially the 27?
Yes.
Yeah, loss of 12. Second 22 for the Wildcats. Dacus, quick throw, dumps it off Jeremiah Parrish, down inside the 25 to the 20. He's upended at the 16-yard line. Gets 11 of that back. Bring up third down and 11 for Sweetwater at the Austin East 16-yard line. 7:40 to go first half, 13-10 Austin East lead. Sweetwater just got a takeaway on a muffed punt return for Austin East. And now Sweetwater 3rd and 11 at the Roadrunners 16-yard line. Driving left to right.
I want to call the give to Paris and the reverse to Bono.
Play fake. Dacus rolls to the wide side of the field, sets up, fires down to the 1-yard line, complete to Bono. Bono reaching for the goal line. Paris, Murphy, touchdown. The official come in and said he reached across and broke the plane, caught it at the 1-yard line, then reached across. It was 7 Murphy, not 1 Bono, and Sweetwater converts the 3rd down and 11 and gets in the end zone. Big strike from Dacus. Snap, hold, the kick is up, and it is good. So what they needed to do already, they capitalized on the takeaway.
We've seen that a couple times this year. Opportunities, I believe it's Teleco, the 2 turnovers and plus territory, got nothing out of them. Last week, Meigs County started the second half with that little 1-yard kick. Wildcats not able to get anything. So this was big, getting the ball, getting the turnover in that area of the field and being able to punch it into the end zone.
Landon Murphy's 2nd touchdown reception of the night as well.
Yeah, he's showing out on the offensive side tonight.
So the extra point by Prince, now 17-13.
Class of 1994.
And we're back and forth we go. 7:14 to go in the first half, so we'll stay right here for this kickoff. Sweetwater back to the lead. Kick away, end over end kick, drifting back to the end zone. And it takes him back in the end zone to receive it, so it's a touchback. Touchback. It was a 3-play, 15-yard drive for the Wildcats, which ended up being a 16-yard touchdown pass from Dacus to Murphy. Prince extra point is good. 17-13 now Sweetwater leads. It's Austin East 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line, 7:14 to go in the half.
Volleyball, football, and band program. Pick up some of those Andrew Williams.
Time they come out the pistol formation, hand off this time to the Roadrunners. And a gain of a couple on the carry to the 22-yard line. On the carry for Austin East, number 33, Kayvon Booker.
Murphy in on the tackle there, doing things on the defensive side of the ball as well.
2nd and 8 for the Roadrunners at their own 22-yard line. Staying with the pistol formation, 4 receivers set. Jackson looking to throw, got a man open across the middle, complete out to the 35 to the 40, and tripped up from behind at the 45-yard line. Will Watson making the tackle, but not before number 13, Sam Cochran, catches it across the middle and runs out to the 45-yard line for a first down.
Ball is on the 45-yard line. Scores of interest in the second quarter.
Short passes, they've been there all night. And you get enough of them, it'll move you down the field.
Ball in the center of the field, 1st and 10 Austin East at their own 45-yard line. Staying in pistol formation, 4 receiver set. Jackson looking to throw. Jackson quick throw to the outside, complete. Makes a man miss and run out of bounds around midfield down to the 49-yard line. On the catch, Travis Claiborne for Austin East into Sweetwater territory.
Gain
of 6, 2nd and 4 6:06 to go first half, 17-13. Sweetwater leads, but Austin East again on the move.
In the second quarter, Kingston 10, McMahon Central 10.
3 receivers, far side, 1 near. Jackson takes a snap, hands off, running back. He's going to have the first down as he gets down to the 45 to the 44-yard line before he's tackled on the carry. Kevon Booker again.
Aiden Bensley on the tackle.
First and 10 Roadrunners.
Bensley, that's number 56, the young freshman in there. He's going to be a force on that D-line for the years to come.
Same set for the Roadrunners, first and 10 at the Sweetwater 44-yard line. Jackson looking to throw. Here comes some pressure by Fitch. He gets away from it, pulls it in and runs with it. Inside the 40, runs out of bounds around the 38-yard line as he was flushed, but turned it into a positive play.
Well, Sweetwater's kind of said, we're going to take our chances with you completing the short passes and getting a little QB run every now and then. But you're not going to beat us quick and in a hurry down the field. The more little passes you have to throw, the more opportunity for you to make a mistake.
Gain down to the 39-yard line. They're calling it 2nd and 4. Jackson dumps it off to his running back, and he lost it. Incomplete. That was a forward pass. So that'll be incomplete. If he gives it a little more on that pass, his running back's probably going to have the first down and more.
Yeah, just need a little air under it. But he didn't, so now we got 3rd down.
3rd down and 4.
Figure we're in 4-down territory here. Or so far, AE has shown that just about anywhere is 4-down territory.
Yeah. Converted 4th down deep in their own territory earlier in the half. They go empty again this time. 5 receivers. Jackson, quick throw, complete. His receiver bailed him out as he goes to the ground to get it at the 32-yard line on the reception. Towns, again, if he gets that ball up and leads him, Towns has got some room to roam.
Yeah, did Sweetwater a favor with the location of the pass there.
Towns did a nice job getting down and getting that football for his quarterback. Here's first down. Again, complete down to the 12-yard line. Bounces off the would-be tacklers to the 5, to the end zone. Touchdown, Austin East.
Just like the last touchdown, you talk about threading the needle, because that dude was about to get lit up from both sides and somehow came out with the ball.
32-yard touchdown. Jackson, the quarterback, threaded it in there. His receiver, again, ripped it away from the Sweetwater defense, took it in the end zone. Moore for the extra point try. Snap, hold, the kick is good. 4:59 to go first half, and we're just trading the leads back and forth here. It's now Austin East 20, Sweetwater 17 as you listen to Wildcat Football on WMTY and WDEH.
At Sweetwater Family Eye Care, our goal is to provide you with the highest quality products so you can see your best and look your best. We have the latest designs and the best options to minimize the weight and thickness of your glasses and reduce glare. We also have a great selection of safety glasses and sports glasses so your eyes can be protected no matter what comes your way. We also fit contact lenses for many different types of vision problems. No matter what you need, we are here to help you find the ideal solution. At Sweetwater Family Eye Care on Highway 68 in Sweetwater. Try us and see.
32-yard touchdown for the Roadrunners. Jackson to Cochran, the extra point by Moore, good. Another lead change. It's now Austin East back in front, 20-17 over Sweetwater, 4:59 to go first half. I don't know that I had this in my mind of what this game would be like, a back and forth already, track meet.
Yeah, not what we were expecting.
And there's an onside attempt again. Sweetwater fields it, falls on it at the 47-yard line, getting it done there for the Wildcats. It's Braden Dow.
Sweetwater will take over on the 46-yard line.
It's interesting doing that not every time, but a big majority of the time. You're conceding Sweetwater a good field position.
Onside kick. Yeah, and I noticed that they must do that all the time, because I noticed on the very first time that they kicked to Sweetwater, I commented, it's a straight-up hands team that's coming out. You got the Dowls and a Dacus and Murphy on the front line, not big linemen.
1st and 10, Sweetwater, their own 46 officially. Handoff Fitch. He's got a seam out across midfield down to the 45. And we got a flag coming in from the back judge as that play ruled down at the 44 of Austin East.
I think there was a hand on a face mask there, on Ty's face mask, so hopefully it's an extra 15.
The personal foul variety as well, 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. So it'll be down to the 29-yard line of Austin East, and so Sweetwater just gave up the lead and looking to regain it. 4:52 to go, first half, 20-17 Austin East, but Sweetwater 1st and 10 at the AE 29-yard line, driving left to right, operating from the right hash for this first down play. Two-back set, Dacus, play fake, hands off on Paris, play fake to Fish, then to Paris. Paris splitting through the defense, making a couple guys miss, dragging defenders inside the 15, down to the 10, and they finally bring him down inside the 5, near the 3. Ty Jeremiah Paris with that incredible run and effort on that play.
Yeah, he was just refusing to be tackled, stiff arm, dragging a couple of guys.
Play fake to Ty Fitch up the middle, and then Paris as the wing back coming around, give to him on the end around. Good blocking up front, sprung him, and then good effort in the second level, setting up Sweetwater 1st and goal at the 3-yard line. Dacus, quarterback keeper, pushing ahead, and will maybe get a yard down to the 2-yard line. That was a gain of 26 on the carry by Paris. And it'll be 2nd and goal at the 2 for the Wildcats.
Maybe trying to catch AE off guard. That's a little farther out than you might think for a quarterback sneak, but worth a shot there.
Looked like Dacus may have lost his footing too on that play and fell down prematurely. 2nd goal from the 2 for Sweetwater. Wing T formation. Bono comes in motion as the wing back, gets the handoff. Bono fighting his way toward the goal line, and he's going to be tackled at the 1-yard line. 1.5-yard line, 3rd and goal.
Sweetwater doing a really good job this week of getting the ball into multiple hands and not just riding that one guy.
3rd and goal for Sweetwater. Ball in the center of the field. 1.5-yard line, 2-back set. Dacus gives to Fitch, and there he is, AE in the backfield. Dumping that play for a short loss back to the 2-yard line. 4th and goal. Big play by those linemen up front for the Roadrunners. Putting Sweetwater in a 4th and 2.
A chip shot here to tie the game, but the Wildcats are going to look to punch it in.
4th and goal from the 2 as we're approaching 2 minutes to go in the half. Sweetwater's probably going to let this, looks like they're going to let this tick down and call a timeout.
Maybe think about it a little bit.
They do take a timeout. Timeout on the field, 1:54 to go. First half, Sweetwater 4th and goal from the 2, trailing 20-17 here at Austin East when we come back in 30 seconds.
Jackie Jones Ford in Sweetwater makes service simple. Got a recall? Our mobile service team comes to you. Just call Caleb at 423-337-5066 to schedule. Need regular service? We'll pick up and deliver your vehicle. No hassle, no waiting around. We do it all and keep you updated every step of the way. Convenience, reliability, and service you can count on. That's Jackie Jones Ford of Sweetwater.
Class of 2007.
Coming out of the Sweetwater timeout, and they elect to try to tie the game as Cy Prince comes out. And this will be at an 18-yard field goal. Ball in the center of the field. Snap, hold, the kick is up, and it is good. His second field goal of the night ties the game at 20. Cy Prince from 18 yards out. 1:51 to go, first half. We're tied at 20 here at Austin East as you listen to Wildcat Football on WMTY and WDEH.
Hey, Sweetwater, it's Dominic from Domino's, and it's time! It's football time in Tennessee! We're back once again and proud to be the sponsor of the player of the game of the mighty Wildcats. Let us be your tailgate special or after-game meal. And go Wildcats!
Four play, 51-yard drive for the Wildcats. Took 3 minutes, 8 seconds off the clock. Capped off by an 18-yard field goal. 18-yard field goal by Prince. And it's now tied at 20. There's the kickoff taken at the 5-yard line by AE. Returned out to the 10, to the 15. And out to the 21-yard line before he is brought down. Tied at 20 with a minute 45 to go in the first half. Stay tuned. At the half, the Napa Auto Parts halftime report will recap this first half of action. Halftime stats, score updates from around the area coming your way on the Napa Auto Parts halftime report. Also, we'll remind you again how you can qualify to win a $50 gift card to the Lazy Beagle, brought to you by Valley Insurance. And Artie's got a story from the first time we ever came and done a game here at Austin East.
Indeed, I do. And
well, we got timeout, so we'll just go ahead into that.
Now, it's a good thing that door is closed over there, and we're in this little room by ourselves, so I can say this word on the air. And don't worry.
I got my bleep button ready.
All right, so last time we were here, this is the definition of a rivalry. The PA guy is giving scores of interest from around the area. Several schools, Knoxville schools, and he mentions the Fulton score. I don't even know who Fulton was playing that night.
Yeah, bad word.
It was a couple of minutes. Some dude comes bolting in here, runs over there. I think it might have been their AD, somebody. Gets into a little argument right here in the press box because the guy gave the Fulton score. AE and Fulton, I mean, that's like Sweetwater and Loudon.
Yeah.
But we give the Loudon score.
Yeah, it was.
The simple mention.
He was hot at the mention.
The PA guy walked out in the middle of the game.
Hot at the name of the mention, Fulton. That was the first game we ever done here. 1st and 10. Austin East at their own 20-yard line. Quick throw to the outside. Moore complete and then shoved out of bounds at the 25-yard line. At the time, when I was focused on it, I didn't know what was going on. I just heard the argument.
And we thought they were about to come to blows, literally. And then, I'm not lying, in the middle of the game, the PA guy walked out.
Interesting stuff. 2nd down and 5 for Austin East, their own 25-yard line. We got some movement. I think the receiver got a head start. We also want to tell you about the homecoming parade we got involved in. I'm pretty sure we were in the parade at one point.
At some point. And then once we kind of got out of it and started making our way over to the school, we get behind a vehicle, and what stickers do they have on their car? Full. I was like, man, them people might be in danger around here.
2nd down after the penalty on Austin East false start. 2nd and 10. Quick throw to the outside, complete to Cochran, and Cochran going to get out across the 30 into the 31. That's going to be a first down, Austin East. But like anywhere else in the middle of Knoxville, I found an old friend that helped us get to the stadium. We'll talk about that as well. 5 receivers set. There comes Sweetwater pressure, and they're going to sack Jackson back to the 25-yard line. In there leading the way, is that Gus Campbell?
So it's Gus Campbell. That's going to be one of them half a sacks to each. That was Gus Campbell, and is that 22 or 23 over there?
Can't see.
23, so that's Yeoman's, ain't it? 23?
Yeah. So it'll be second down and long. Austin East being pressured. Jackson steps up, fires, got a man out there in single coverage. Jump ball. Who comes away with it? Austin East. What an effort by that young man, ripping it away from Bryson Bono. They both got there at the same time, but making a great play. Marcus McCord. You won't see a better effort at receiver than that right there.
No, you will not.
1st and 10 as Austin East out of timeouts, lines up quickly, snaps and spikes the football. And it'll be, as they have it 1st and 10 at the Sweetwater 36-yard line, 35 seconds to go. Just an incredible. We've seen tonight Jackson, the quarterback, is not afraid to put the ball in some tight windows and let his receivers make a play, and so far tonight they have.
They have, and Bono was there. I literally thought he was going to pick that off, and somehow the receiver came out with it.
After the spike, it'll be 2nd down and 10 for Austin East, Sweetwater 36-yard line. Jackson looking to throw. Jackson throws complete across the middle, down to the 25-yard line, tripped up at the 24. Powell making the tackle on McCord down at the 20, inside the 25 to 24-yard line as Austin East lines up quickly, 22 seconds to go in the half. And then they spike it after converting the first down. We got a flag down on the far side, as I believe Austin East might have been lined up in the neutral zone, or it might have been a illegal formation. We'll see. Illegal formation on Austin East.
Yeah, the thing, you're going to spike the ball, you still got to make sure everybody gets set before you do it.
Loss of 5. Marking at the 31-yard line. How's that? I don't understand. There's a quarterback going to pull it down and run with it. Jackson. Nobody downfield, open, so he pulls it down and runs with it. That was 1st and 10 at the 24, and they spotted that football 31. I'm not sure. But Jackson with a quarterback keeper. 10 yards down to the 21-yard line, gets out of bounds, stops the clock with 4 seconds. They got to go to the end zone here. Tied at 20 here, final play of the first half. 5 receivers set. Jackson, time to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Now fires in the end zone. Jump ball. It's going to be
knocked down.
Incomplete. Sweetwater knocks it down in the end zone. So after 2 quarters of play, we've been up and down the field with both teams, and we're tied at 20 apiece. An exciting first half of action as Sweetwater on the road here at Austin East, a Region 2-3A matchup. Austin East 20, Sweetwater 20. As you listen to Wildcat Football on WMTY and WDEH, you can also listen online at WMTY983.com. And those of you watching video on YouTube, glad you're with us tonight. We're going to step away for a 3-minute timeout. When we come back after the break, it'll be the Napa Auto Parts halftime report. Stay with us.
Shopping for insurance starts out simple enough, but you soon realize there are a lot of options. Lots and lots of options. You may begin to question whether it's even worth your time. But what if there was one place that took the stress out by doing the shopping for you? This isn't too good to be true. Get your free quote started today at valleyinsuranceservice.com. We are waiting to serve you, just like we have been for over 40 years. We shop, you save time and money. Valley Insurance. Live life protected.
The staff at Napa Auto Parts in Sweetwater would like to thank their loyal customers for supporting their business for all these years. Napa Auto Parts has proudly served Sweetwater and the surrounding area since 1973. Owner Scott Skinner and his staff have the expertise to help you find whatever part you need. They have the know-how, the Napa know-how. Stop by and see your friends at Napa Auto Parts on Main Street in Sweetwater, or call 337-3555.
Your furry friend deserves the best. And at Sarah's Paw Paradise in Sweetwater, that's exactly what they'll get. From the basics like nail trims, baths, and brush outs to a full body makeover, Sarah's Paw Paradise does it all. And for a little extra fun, try a colorful dye job or sparkling tinsel to give your pup that extra flair. 1014 North Main Street in Sweetwater. Call 423-836-8639. Sarah's Paw Paradise, where every pet leaves looking and feeling their best.
Looking for good home cooking right here in Sweetwater? Come to Sweetwater Crossings. We're serving up hot breakfast and hearty lunches Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Enjoy daily specials like smoked sausage and sauerkraut, cube steak and gravy, meatloaf, chicken livers, beef stew, country fried steak, plus fresh vegetables, soups, and homemade desserts. We've got pies and cobblers, just like Grandma made. Sweetwater Crossings, where friends meet and nobody leaves hungry.
We've got everything you need for building and remodeling. Valley Building Supply, like cabinets, flooring, electrical and plumbing. Valley Building Supply, we're here to understand and help you with your plan. Nobody takes care of you better. The right people and materials, we bring them all together. If you need it for your house, inside or out, go to Valley Building Supply.
Good service, great price.
Check us out online at valleybuildingsupplytn.com.
This broadcast is a copyrighted production of Horn Radio, LLC. Any use of this broadcast without the consent of Horn Radio is prohibited. The voice of the Wildcats, WMTY and WDEH, Sweetwater.
Napa Auto Parts halftime report. We're tied at 20 at the half. Already it's been an up and down track meet so far in this one.
I'm telling you, it's been kind of hard to keep up with them sometimes.
Let's take a look here. Austin East got the opening kick, and they just simply 4 plays, 80 yards, scored on a 47-yard touchdown pass. Took a minute 31 off the clock. Extra point was blocked. They led 6-0 at that point. It was coming right back in a minute. Sweetwater 2 plays, 80 yards, 85-yard touchdown pass from Dacus to Murphy. The extra point was good. At 9:29 to go in the first quarter, Sweetwater went to the 7-6 lead. Sweetwater come back first quarter, 2:41 after getting a stop on Austin East. Sweetwater was able to play 63-yard drive, capped it off with a 29-yard field goal by Cy Prince. That drive took 5 minutes, 3 seconds off the clock, and Sweetwater led 10-6 at that point. Austin East regained the lead at 9:49 to go in the second quarter. 14 play, 63-yard drive. It was a 10-yard pass from Jackson to Towns on 4th and 12 from the 10. The extra point was good, and Austin East went to a 13-10 lead. Sweetwater regained the lead just about 3 minutes later. With a minute. Let's see, I'm reading this wrong. It was a minute 29, 1 minute 29 seconds off the clock. It was a punt. That's what it was. Sweetwater punted the football. Austin East muffed it. Sweetwater recovered at the Austin East 15-yard line. 3 plays, 15-yard drive. Capped off with a Dacus to Murphy touchdown pass. The extra point good, and Sweetwater went to the 17-13 lead there as we get late in the second quarter. I'm sorry, I'm reading Niles.
Chicken scratch.
Oh, goodness. Austin East, they come right back and regain the lead. 8-play, 80-yard drive that took 2 minutes, 12 seconds off the clock. Jackson to number 13, Cochran, a 32-yard pass. The extra point good at 4:59 to go in the second quarter. Austin East went to a 20-17 lead. Sweetwater then got the football, drove it down, and it was an 18-yard field goal for the Sweetwater Wildcats by Cy Prince that tied it late in that second quarter. Austin East threatened there to end the second quarter, but ran out of time, and we're tied at 20 at the half, Sweetwater and AE. Up and down, and Sweetwater, Austin East, couple things sticking out. Austin East, I've mentioned, their offensive line has done well to give Jackson the quarterback time to throw. I've already got insane yardage in this first half, the quarterback position. Sweetwater's done a nice job throwing the football. It's probably their best night we've seen them throw the football. They've struggled, though, to run the football up the middle, as Austin East front has kind of negated those up-the-middle runs as they've packed the box on the Wildcats.
Well, Sweetwater's definitely thrown the ball more tonight than they have in any other game this year, and probably as much as they have in a few games put together. Now, it was big keeping Austin East off the board here right at the end of the half and to keep the ball game tied, having picked up that field goal, because Sweetwater will get the ball to start the second half. And so now they can start, if we're going to trade scores, they can get out into the lead and take that. And Brian, do you know why Sweetwater's getting the ball to start the second half?
They won the toss?
No, they deferred. They said we won it in the second half.
They won the toss, deferred. 2020, our score at the half. As you listen to the Napa Auto Parts halftime report, when we come back after the break, we'll have halftime stats from Mr. Nile. We'll also tell you about getting to be a part of the homecoming parade here tonight at Austin East. And we want to tell you how you can get a chance to win a $50 gift card to the Lazy Beagle restaurant. That's all coming your way here on the Napa Auto Parts halftime report, so stay with us.
People's Bank of East Tennessee is cheering on all our local high school teams this season. Visit any of our local branches and show your support for your school by getting a custom Sweetwater Wildcats, Sequoia Chiefs, or Tellico Plains Bears School Spirit debit card. They offer online and mobile banking, bill pay, mobile check deposits, as well as person-to-person payments. People you know, people you trust. People's Bank. Locally owned and serving the community since 1997. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. McDonald's is excited to be a part of the Sweetwater community. We would like to give you the opportunity to come join our team at one of our 11 locations, which include Sweetwater, Athens, Madisonville, Etowah, Ocoee, Ottawa, or one of the 5 Cleveland locations. It's as simple as texting APPLY to 38000 or dropping by one of the 11 locations for an application. We offer flexible schedules, tuition assistance, competitive wages, and now offering doctor-on-demand telehealth. Come join our team at your local McDonald's.
Count on Star Regional Medical Center when every minute matters. Emergencies strike day or night, so we're here when you need us most, providing emergency care close to home, including the higher levels of heart care found in an accredited chest pain center. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Star Regional Medical Center. From the routine to the unforeseen, count on us. Check our average ER wait time at starregional.com.
Hi, this is Jenny Seiler. Ever notice how accidents never happen on a quiet Tuesday when you've got nothing going on? Nope, it's always when you're late for work, the dog's chasing the mailman, and your teenager just backed into the mailbox. That's why at Paramount Insurance in Sweetwater, we make sure you're covered before life gets messy. Home, auto, business, we've seen it all, and we'll be there when Murphy's Law strikes. Give us a call or stop by today. Paramount Insurance Services, because life happens fast, and so do we.
Fall is almost here, and at Ag Central Co-op, we're ready to help you make the most of the season. Whether you're planting food plots, reseeding pasture, or sowing your lawn, we've got the seeds and fertilizers to keep things growing strong. And when it's time to clear brush or cut trails, DR Power Equipment is built to handle the toughest jobs. Check out our unbeatable prices. Stop by Ag Central, where hardware, farm, and field come together this fall. That's Ag Central Co-op, New Highway 68, Sweetwater.
Sweetwater sure knows how to do Halloween, and we're inviting you to Historic Halloween in downtown Sweetwater on October 31st from 5 to 8 p.m. at our Sweetwater Depot. Come on out for candy stations, dance parties, vendors, trunk or treat, and so much more. Put on your best costume and let's dance the night away.
Napa Auto Parts halftime report. We are tied here at Austin East. 20 apiece. Sweetwater and Austin East, this important Region 2-3A matchup. Before we get to the halftime stats, I want to send a shout out to my wife and my 3 kids listening right now. Alex, Murphy, Melody, and Major listening. I always like when they listen.
Oh, love it when they listen. Let me ask you this. If you had spent the day at Dollywood and you were headed home to Sweetwater, headed through the Knoxville area, what would you be doing right now?
Headed through the Knoxville area.
You'd be tuned in to 98.3.
Oh, yeah. Who's coming back from Dollywood?
Hey, that would be my boy Luke and his fiancée, Allie Jo.
Okay.
Rolling down the road, tuned in to Oldies 98.3.
Outstanding. We appreciate everybody listening on the radio, listening online, watching and listening on YouTube. If you hadn't found a way to listen or watch, I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, it's 2025.
I can't hook up any more equipment tonight.
Especially when you get here a little later than you meant to.
So let's tell a story real quick before we get to the halftime stats. So we were left earlier than we would have, thinking about Knoxville interstate traffic. That was fine.
Not a problem.
We were going to get here extra early, have time, plenty of time to set up the radio equipment, set up the camera, do all of that. I mean, we were 0.2 miles from the school. We make a turn on this street, and we turn right into...
You didn't say 2 miles.
0.2.
0.2.
We turn right into what would be the homecoming parade.
Right at the tail end.
Behind it.
Yeah.
We're part of it at this point.
We were.
So the road, I don't know what happened. There were people everywhere. Small, narrow roads. People were parked in the road. And so what turned out to we were going to be here really, really early. We were here just enough time to throw everything together and get this broadcast on the air tonight.
And to show how famous this dude I get to hang out with is, we're sitting in the middle of this street in Knoxville in a homecoming parade, and some guy that was driving one of the trucks pulling the float walks over and realizes
we're trying to
Birchfield grew up just down the road from him.
Yeah, he said, I'm from Sweetwater. What's your name? I said, Birchfield. I said, his name was Pitcock. Knew his whole family. Tony Pitcock, a blessing. He helped us get the traffic moved and get the rest of the way here to the school.
And
so, Tony, we appreciate that. We're the Pitcock family.
We looked in the rearview mirror and realized the team buses were behind us. They weren't even here yet. We get into the parking lot. Coach Penner, I don't know if they kicked him off the bus or what. He comes walking through the parking lot before the buses even stroll in. But we're all here playing football now.
Interesting.
Of course, Niall had no problem. He walked right in here.
It's all who you know already at the end of the day. One other thing, we've told you your opportunity to win a $50 gift card to the Lazy Beagle Restaurant in Sweetwater, brought to you by Valley Insurance. Go to the WMTY 98.3 Facebook page right now. I've pinned the post at the top of our timeline. All you have to do is find that post, comment on there, what's your favorite thing to eat at the Lazy Beagle, or if you haven't eaten there before, what would you order if you win this gift card? Comment that, share the post, you're qualified to win, and you have until Monday to get that done when we select the winner, okay? Napa Auto Parts halftime report right now. We're tied at 20. Let's take a look at our halftime stats by Brian Nile, our stat man, doing a good job for us. First for the Austin East Roadrunners, 20 points on the board, had 12 first downs in that first half. They ran the ball 11 times for 53 yards. Here are these passing numbers: 22 for 30, 307 yards passing in that first half. 41 total plays, 360 yards of total offense. They had 4 penalties for 35 yards. They turned the ball over once, 3 for 5 on third down, 1 for 2 on fourth down. Time of possession, 12 minutes, 8 seconds. Sweetwater, 20 points on the board, 5 first downs in that first half, 15 rushes for 33 yards, 5 for 7 passing for 172 yards, 22 total plays for 205 yards total offense. Sweetwater, no penalties in the first half. They didn't turn the ball over. 2 for 5 on third down, have not went for it on fourth down. Time of possession, 11 minutes, 24 seconds. Sweetwater led 10-6 after quarter number 1. AE outscored Sweetwater 14-10 in the second quarter for a 20-20 halftime tie score right now. Individual leaders first for Austin East. Their leading rusher, Jackson, the quarterback, 8 carries, 46 yards. Jackson passing 22 for 30, 307 yards, 2 touchdowns. The leading receiver, Cochran, 6 receptions, 89 yards, and a touchdown. Sweetwater, leading rusher, Jeremiah Paris, 5 carries, 24 yards. Dacus, 5 for 7 passing, 172 yards, 2 touchdowns through the air. And leading receiver, Landon Murphy, 2 receptions, 101 yards. Both of them went for a touchdown, 2 touchdown receptions.
Landon Murphy, wow. He's supposed to be talking about him on the defensive side of the ball.
Anything defensively you wanted to stand out there?
Lots of guys, as the ball spread all over the field, lots of guys getting tackles. The leader tonight's Jackson Powell with 5. Murphy does have 3 tackles, along with a blocked extra point. Also 3 tackles for Will Watson, for Aiden Pensley. Several other guys chipping in with 1 or 2. You got, look like Dominic Yeomans and Gus Campbell sharing a sack. So that's defense.
All right. What kind of halftime score updates you got for us?
Well, looking around the region, as we already mentioned, Meigs County played last night and defeated Brainerd 65-6 over in Decatur. The only other matchup between region teams tonight is taking place over in Kingston. McMinn Central's over there, and at the half, Kingston leads 13-10. Scott County is at Union County and leading 21-0 at the half. Other Monroe County teams, Tellico is hosting Eagleton Academy and trailing 20-7 at the half. And Sequoia is hosting Loudon. Redskins lead that one 27-0 at the half. Looking forward to next week's opponent, Campbell County. We'll be up there. They are on the road at Powell tonight, and first quarter they're down 28-0. Other teams from around our area, Harriman's traveled to Coalfield in second quarter. It's off Coalfield 50-6. Rockwood has traveled to Oakdale in second quarter. Rockwood up 28-0. Polk County is hosting Pigeon Forge and leading 14-6 at the half. Greenback is at Wartburg and leading 14-0 at the half. McMinn County hosting Knox Central. Second quarter, Knox Central up 17-14. Lenoir City has traveled to Ray County. Halftime, it's 33-0 Ray County. Last night, junior high action. Sweetwater Junior High, first round of their playoffs. Semifinal action, they traveled over to McMinn Central. Lost a heartbreaker, 18-14. Season comes to an end with a 5-3 record. But it's a good year for the young cats there. And I'm going to sneak this one in now that door's closed and it's just us in here.
You better hurry, that door's about to open.
Fulton, I said it, is at Carter. Ooh, somebody just walked through.
Yes, sir.
But those people are trailing Carter 21-0 in the second quarter.
Fulton trailing Carter in the second. All right, our score here, 20-20. Sweetwater and Austin East. You listen to the Napa Auto Parts halftime report one more time because my kids love it so much. They're listening. Melody, Murphy, and Major listening on the broadcast. And your son,
Luke and Allie Joe. I'm pretty sure Danielle's listening too. She always does.
I want to give them a shout out. And thanks everybody listening tonight. However you're listening on the radio, online, or via YouTube. We thank our sponsors who have made this broadcast possible tonight. Ag Central Co-op, C&E Heating and Air, City of Sweetwater, Chota, Domino's, Fairweather Financial, Fat Hats Grill, Sweetwater Family Eye Care, Jackie Jones Ford, McDonald's, Napa Auto Parts, Paramount Insurance, People's Bank of East Tennessee, Realty Executives Main Street, Sarah's Paul Paradise, Sweetwater Hospital Association, Sweetwater Crossings, Sweetwater Insurance Agency, Star Regional Medical Center, Tennessee Metal Products, Valley Building Supply, Valley Insurance, and Volunteer Federal Bank.
And I'm just going to go ahead and say, if anybody peeks their head through that door and asks who said Fulton, I'm going to point it now.
That'd be fine. He can handle it. That's going to do it for the Napa Auto Parts Halftime Report. We're tied at 20 here at Austin East. Glad you're with us tonight on WMTY and WDEH. We're going to step away for a 2-minute timeout. We'll come back to the second half right after this.
I'm Scott Wilson, principal broker and owner of Realty Executives Main Street in Sweetwater. We are the true area experts in real estate. Our knowledgeable team will assist you in selling or buying your next property. We provide hard work and attention to detail to make sure we deliver the results you're looking for. Contact Realty Executives Main Street today. We're located at 307 North Main Street, Sweetwater, or call 423-836-9494.
Looking for somewhere good to eat? Go to Fat Hats Grill on Sweetwater Barnwell Road. Try one of their serious burgers. It's the best in town, and a side of onion rings. They're deep fried and made fresh. Plate lunches are available Tuesday through Thursday. And don't forget about Catfish Friday. Want a sweet treat? Order a shake or a hot fudge cake. That's Fat Hats Grill in Sweetwater. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Call-in orders are very appreciated. 423-337-3686. Thank you.
Emily, get off the radio.
What makes Sweetwater Hospital Association a place you would choose for your family? Their doctors provide specialized, high-quality care that is second to none in the area. The nurses are everyday heroes meeting the needs of their patients. Their staff is made up of local friends and neighbors who go the extra mile to ensure you have the best care. Experience the difference at Sweetwater Hospital Association, 304 Wright Street in Sweetwater, or online at sweetwaterhospital.org. Your health is our mission.
Shopping for insurance starts out simple enough, but you soon realize there are a lot of options. Lots and lots of options. You may begin to question whether it's even worth your time. But what if there was one place that took the stress out by doing the shopping for you? This isn't too good to be true. Get your free quote started today at valleyinsuranceservice.com. We are waiting to serve you, just like we have been for over 40 years. We shop, you save time and money. Valley Insurance. Live life protected.
It will be a Thursday night football game.
We are ready for second half action here from Austin East. We're tied at 20.
Right will be off. As more runners will take on Gatlinburg pitching. Picking off for the roll is
Sweetwater started the game, won the toss, deferred, so Austin East got it to start the game. Now Austin East about to kick off to Sweetwater to start the third quarter. Did I get that? Did I get that correct?
Sweetwater deferred. Therefore, they get to choose what they want to do to start the second half.
So we've had an up and down, several lead changes in this first half. We're tied at 20. So Sweetwater will get this opening kick of the third quarter, and it gets important if the game continues this pace to get out front and be the team that, if they score 27-20, they can be out front of the back and forth on the scoreboard.
Yeah, I'm looking for potentially another onside kick here.
Austin East has it teed up. And there's straight-toed kick short, going to be taken by Paris at the 28-yard line. Not an onside kick that time, weaving through the cover team out to the 40, across midfield, down to the 45 to the 40. He's to the 35 to the 30, and he's shoved out of bounds inside the 20 to the 15. So they officially spot him out around the 15-yard line. A huge return to start the second half by Jeremiah Paris.
Well, we said that because now that's the fourth time AE has kicked off tonight. 2 have been the little pooch kick into the corner. 2 have been onside kicks. So they don't like a deep kickoff. For whatever reason, that's not their game.
I'll go back to what I said earlier. I guess they would have been better off if they tried the onside right there.
Well, this is another situation where Sweetwater has to take advantage of the field position. They did it earlier on the muffed punt when they got the ball on about the 15 and they punched it in. With this field position, you got to have points, but you really got to have touchdown here starting off the second half. This is even better than where they got to start the second half last week.
Got a 57-yard return. I'm doing math and trying to talk at the same time. It's hard.
Bring the first and 10, the ball's on the 15-yard line.
Nevertheless, Sweetwater, Jeremiah Paris with a big return to start this third quarter. Sweetwater 1st and 10 at the Austin East 15-yard line. We're tied at 20. Wing T formation is Austin East going to jump into the neutral zone. That'll be encroachment, 5-yard penalty. And that'll be 1st and 5 for Austin East. 1st and 5 for Sweetwater at the Austin East 10-yard line.
A hard count to start things off.
Operating from the right hash, driving
we ask again, if you're standing on
right
the
to left.
Please find
Wing T formation. Another hard count.
Division of those individuals trying to watch the game.
Dacus.
So the group over by the band,
Harris comes in motion. They give to Fitch, and he is belted in the backfield for a loss. Coming through there again in the backfield. David Weaver, earlier we saw him make a similar play.
I would say somebody missed the block there because that was a wide open shot on Ty.
Loss of 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 9 for Sweetwater at the Austin East 14-yard line. 2-back set. Dacus takes a snap, play fake, rolls to the wide side of the field, looking to throw, fires into the end zone. It's going to be incomplete, low, looking for Gus Campbell, I believe that was, as he made a diving effort at it, and it was just off his fingertips, incomplete in the end zone.
It'll be a 3rd and 9.
Yeah, that was Campbell.
For Sweetwater.
3rd and 9 for Sweetwater at the Austin East 15-yard line. Sweetwater got a good kickoff return to set this up. They've not been able to get anywhere here. Just underway in the third quarter. 2-back set. Dacus play fake. Rolls the pocket. Now going to pull it down and run with it, and he is belted out of bounds. Inside the 10, inside the, he only gained a yard. He's at the 14, got down to the 13-yard line where he's belted out of bounds on the far side of the field. 4th down, and ringside Prince out. He's already made 2 field goals tonight. This one from the right hash. This one will be a 30-yarder. The longest of the night, he hit a 29, he hit an 18. This one will be from 30. Snap, hold, the kick is up, it's on the way, and it is good. Cy Prince gives Sweetwater back to the lead. 11:06 to go, third quarter, a 30-yard field goal. It's now Sweetwater 23, Austin East 20, as you listen to Sweetwater football on WMTY and WDEH.
Fall is here. Is your home ready for cooler temperatures? C&E Heating and Air Conditioning has you covered with top quality Amana products. Amana, America's brand for comfort. Enjoy easy financing, year-round support, and unbeatable warranties. With nearly 50 years serving our area in an A+ Better Business Bureau rating, you can trust C&E. Call 423-745-0424 or visit cnehvacathens.com today. C&E Heating and Air Conditioning.
Back here at Austin East, Sweetwater the lead on a Cy Prince 30-yard field goal. It was a 4-play, just 1-yard drive for Sweetwater. Had ended up settling for the field goal, but they take the lead 23-20 here in the third quarter. There's the ensuing kickoff, high end over end kick, going to be taken at the 6-yard line. He muffed it, but he picked it up on the bounce and turns it out across the 15 and brought down shy of the 20. A little pushing and shoving over there on the sideline. But Austin East on offense for the first time in this second half. The official spot. They give him the 21-yard line. First and 10, Austin East, their own 21-yard line, trailing Sweetwater 23-20. Austin East will be driving left to right, operating from the right hash mark here. They're driving toward the scoreboard here at Samuel P. Anderson Field, Austin East High School. Jackson, empty backfield shotgun, 5-receiver set. Jackson takes a snap, quick throw to the slot receiver, complete, and he's knocked out of bounds quickly on the reception there. Number 18, Landon Lightfoot. Actually, it's Travis Bergens, excuse me. 19, not 18. Gain of 4, second down and 6 for Austin East at their own 25-yard line. 5 receivers. Jackson. Pass is batted as he tried to roll and throw it quickly to the outside. Pass is batted up in the air, falls incomplete. Brings up third down. Couldn't see who got their call up and batted that ball up in the air for Sweetwater.
No, but a big play here. In the first half, AE went for it on fourth down in their own territory, but that was like 4th and 1. If you can keep them here, get them into about a 4th and 6. Be interesting to see if they would still do that.
5 receivers spread the formation. Third down. Jackson looking to throw, loads up, fires, got a man out there, incomplete as Bono on the coverage. Had pretty good coverage, and the receiver couldn't bring it in off his fingertips. That was number 29, Marcus McCord. Again, Jackson, the quarterback, is not afraid to try to thread it in there, and he about done it again right there.
Yeah, but he would have had a hard time because Bono had Paris with some safety top over to help. And Jeremiah was about to light that dude up if he caught that ball.
So Moore into punt. It'll be 4th down and 6 for Austin East. Backed up at their own 25-yard line. Moore kicks it away. Paris catches it off the bounce at the 45. He's across midfield down to the 45 along the sideline and belted out again. Was he out of bounds when he took that shot? No flag coming in. But he pops back up. Sweetwater in good field position will start out in AE territory on this drive, leading 23-20 with 10:31 to go in the third quarter. So appreciate Mike Martin listening into the broadcast tonight, commenting on Cy Prince's made field goals. 3 made field goals, 3 for 3. Coach Martin can't recollect that ever happening.
I was going to ask, do we have any idea when the last time a Sweetwater kicker hit 3 field goals in a game? And if Coach Martin can't remember it, I'm going to say it probably didn't happen.
First and 10 Wildcats, the ball inside the 40-yard line at the 37, handoff Ty Fitch. Again, nothing doing for Ty Fitch as he runs into the arms of Weaver, defensive lineman there for AE. Got a yard gain on the play down to the 36-yard line. 2nd down and 9.
AE Weaver. You're talking about Coach Martin. I figured you just couldn't help yourself talking about Weaver, too.
I'm sure Coach Weaver's listening to the broadcast as well. One of your biggest fans. But we appreciate everybody listening in. 2nd down and 9. Dacus looking to throw. Fires to the outside into single coverage, but underthrew. Looking for Isaiah Stiles, nearly picked off on the play. Trying to see, was that Lightfoot or Bergens on the coverage? Nearly picked off, though.
Whoever it was, it was good coverage, and the pass was a little too far to the inside there.
9:50 to go, third quarter, 23-20. Wildcats lead with the football, 3rd down and 9 at the Austin East 36-yard line. In that area of the field, likely 4-down territory. You're probably a little outside of Prince's range at the moment. Wing T formation. Sweep play, it comes to the wing back, Paris trying to get to the outside. Gets inside the 35. So the 34-yard line, gain of 2. That'll bring up 4th down. About 7. 4th down, 7 for Sweetwater at the AE 34-yard line. Sweetwater lines up to go for it. Single back. Quick throw to the slot receiver, Jeremiah Paris, and he can't get going. He lost the football as he was hit. It's loose on the ground. And Austin East going to recover at the 31-yard line. Wouldn't have made a difference anyway. He wasn't going to pick up the 1st down. It'll be a turnover either way. This way, it's an old-fashioned takeaway, not a turnover on downs. And that play, just a quick dump-off play to Paris in the slot. That wasn't going anywhere.
No, it wasn't. And like you said, you don't want your guy fumbling, but in the long run, AE was getting the ball there either way.
So Sweetwater again was great starting outfield position. Can't get in the end zone. A turnover. It'll be 9:33 to go in the 3rd quarter. 23-20. Sweetwater leads, and then Austin East with the football. 1st and 10. Here comes the pressure. Jackson gets away from the initial wave, but Ty Fitch staying with it. Going to wrap him up and sack him back at the 28-yard line. Ty Fitch has been good on the defensive side of the football tonight.
He has. Like I said, he's playing that edge rusher, kind of that Micah Parsons position. Got his hand on the ground and just teeing off.
Loss of 3, 2nd down and 13 for Austin East. They're on 28-yard line. Jackson looking to throw as he rolls the pocket. Has a man open across the middle, but short-armed it, left it short, incomplete. Left it right at his feet. The intended receiver, number 29, Marcus McCord, at that soft area right in the middle of that Wildcat defense. But Jackson being pressured, rolling the pocket, didn't get enough into the pass. 3rd down. Officially calling it 12. 3rd and 12 at their own 29-yard line. AE, empty backfield shotgun. Jackson being pressured. He's going to be sacked again. Back at the 24-yard line, making the play there for the Wildcats. Is that
Pensley, ain't it? 56?
Yes, it is. Making the sack for the Wildcats, number 56, Aiden Pensley, the freshman.
Number 5, that's Moore.
And loss of 5 back to the 24-yard line. Be 4th down and long. Austin East forced to punt. Big defensive series there for Sweetwater. And now the chance to get the football back. Jeremiah Paris standing back around his own 45-yard line. This is returnable. He drifts back to the 42. Takes the punt across midfield and going to be brought down at the 47-yard line. So once again, Sweetwater's going to start out in AE territory. You've got to cash these in. You're getting opportunity after opportunity. If you let this Roadrunner team hang around long enough, all these missed opportunities are going to add up.
Yeah, I mean, it's time to put your foot on the gas and take control of the ball game.
8:10 to go 3rd quarter. Sweetwater leading 23-20. Appreciate you listening on WMTY 98.3 or WDEH AM 800, online at WMTY983.com or watching on YouTube. Here comes the handoff to Ty Fitch. And Fitch surging through into the 2nd level, down inside the 40, down near the 37-yard line. That's probably one of the best runs tonight out of Ty Fitch. A gain of 10 down to 37.
It is. They've been keying on him, and they bottled him up pretty good. But you can only do that with Ty for so long. He's going to bust one.
1st and 10 Wildcats down to the Austin East 37-yard line, driving right to left from the right hash. And then Austin East jumping into the neutral zone, and that is the definition of encroachment as they just knocked a couple of the Sweetwater offensive lineman to the rear end.
He did. They got the hard count and jumped into the neutral zone, but I believe it was Hayden Osborne took a shot there. Of course, he's got his hand on the ball. He's a little more vulnerable than everybody else, and they put a pop on him.
1st and 5, Sweetwater at the Austin East 32-yard line, leading 23-20 here in the third quarter. Two-back set, handoff, Fitch. Fitch squirts through there, Fitch down to the 25, the 20, up the middle to the 15, 10, 5, to the end zone. Paydirt. Touchdown, Wildcats. Ty Fitch. Wildcats extend the lead.
Did I say you can only bottle him up so long?
Big touchdown run. 32 yards for Ty Fitch. And Sweetwater out to a 2-score lead now. Cy Prince for the extra point try.
For the extra point.
Snap, hold, kick is up. Good. 7:27 to go third quarter. Sweetwater did what they needed to, capitalized on good field position. 32-yard touchdown run by Ty Fitch. The Prince extra point's good. It's now Sweetwater 30, Austin East 20 as you listen to Wildcat Football on WMTY and WDEH.
No matter who you're rooting for, you can always count on the winning team at Volunteer Federal, a strong, friendly, full-service bank that's been making mortgages locally since way back in 1974. Our friendly professional staff is always ready and willing to help with your financial needs. And with convenient branches in Sweetwater, Madisonville, Bon Hur, and Tellico Plains, we're just around the corner at the home of better banking. Come home to better banking at Volunteer Federal. We're Monroe County's oldest locally owned bank. Volunteer Federal, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Two-play, 47-yard drive for the Wildcats. Took 43 seconds off the clock. It was a 32-yard touchdown run by Ty Fitch. The extra point good by Prince. And Sweetwater now leading 30-20. 7:27 to go in the third. There is the kickoff taken at the 4-yard line. Returned out to the 10, going east and west. Making guys miss, though, and gets out near the 18-yard line before he's tackled on the return there for Austin East. That's Landon Lightfoot.
Braden Dowell on the tackle. Now the defense got them backed up. Put some pressure on here. Get the ball back in short order. Then the Wildcats really could be in a position to start to take control.
First and 10, Austin East at their own 18-yard line, now trailing by 10. 4 receivers set as they go into a pistol formation. Handoff. And getting out to the 20-yard line, gain of 2. On the carry, Kevon Booker. 2nd and 8.
Well, that was something the Sweetwater defense hasn't been used to seeing tonight. A man in the backfield with the quarterback. They're going to do it again.
Pistol formation, 4 receivers, Jackson, and we got a flag coming in before the play.
Also get the
We'll start.
Bring up 2nd and 14 for the roll runner.
Big Stephen Cummings watching on YouTube, Artie.
Big Steven.
And he said, Ty Fitch, it's in the shoes. Ty wearing those bright green highlighter shoes, I'll call them. 2nd down for Austin East. Jackson dumps it off to Moore quickly. Moore makes a man miss. Moore out to the 20-yard line. Gets a penalty yardage back and a little bit more. Funny thing, Stephen texted me that, and I said, "Are you here?" I know I'm watching on YouTube. I'm not used to people being able to see what we're seeing.
Bring up 3rd and 10 for the roll runner.
A tie out there, you can pick him out easy with those green shoes.
Yes, you can. If I was the maker of those, I think I'd be seeking Ty out, getting a deal worked with him.
3rd down and 9 for Austin East at their own 19-yard line. Jackson, all kinds of time to throw. He has to check down and dump it underneath to Moore, and Moore to the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 6. That's short. Murphy on the tackle. That's 3. 4th and 3 for Austin East. Now, they went for it on 4th down deep in their territory in the first half.
They did, but there's a lot of personnel changing, so they're giving the impression anyway they're going to line up for a punt.
Isaiah Stiles back to receive this punt instead of Jeremiah Paris. Moore to punt it away, takes the punt, gets it away, just does get it away, end over end, out of bounds. We'll see where they spot that football out. 45-yard line of Austin East. So yet again, Sweetwater has lived in Austin East territory to start the drives in this 3rd quarter, and they'll do it again right here, leading 30-20. 1st and 10 at the Austin East 45-yard line, driving right to left, operating from the left hash here.
Murphy's already blocked an extra point tonight. Thought he had him a punt there almost.
5:40 to go in the 3rd. Can Sweetwater extend that lead even more here on this drive? Dacus comes under center, 2-back set. Hands off, Fitch. Fitch, not much there, maybe a yard to the 44-yard line. Got swallowed up in the hole. Clock moves. Important region game.
Gain of about 1 as they bring up 2nd and 9.
You feel like you need to get it to at least 2 wins in the region to qualify for a playoff spot.
On the alternate side, please. If you're on the fence,
this is really a
if you're standing on the fence,
really a need win here for Sweetwater tonight. Right now they lead by 10. 2nd down and 9 at the Austin East 44-yard line. Dacus looking to throw, dumps it off, complete down to the 40-yard line, to the 40, to the 35, to the 30, 25, 20, off to the races. 10-5, end zone, touchdown, Wildcats.
Pass complete, touchdown, Sweetwater.
A big play. Just a little dump off, and then the speed on the outside.
I believe that was called Corral.
That Corral?
Running like a colt in the Derby.
Prince in for the extra point try. Snap, hold, the kick is on the way. Good. 4:45 to go in this 3rd quarter, and Sweetwater has scored 17. They now lead Austin East 37-20 as you listen to Wildcat Football on WMTY and WDEH.
Hi, this is Jim Fairweather, owner and founder of Fairweather Financial, and I am proud to be a sponsor and supporter of the Sweetwater Wildcats. A good game plan is key to athletic success, and the same is true with financial success. At Fairweather Financial, we can work with you to build a personalized financial game plan. Give us a call, stop by the office in downtown Sweetwater, or check us out on the web. Go Wildcats!
Fairweather Financial. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA, SIPC.
45-yard pass from Nolan Dacus to Colt Corral. The Prince extra point good. Sweetwater's opened up a lead now here in the 3rd quarter, 37-20. We were tied at 20 at the half. But Sweetwater's taking advantage of some good field position in this 3rd quarter to now lead 37-20. There's the Prince kickoff, high spinner, going to be taken at the 14-yard line. And returned out to the 25 before he's brought down on the return, Travis Tucker.
Returned by Tucker. Charles Smith on the 25-yard line, 1st and 10 roll running.
4:40 to go in the 3rd, 37-20 Wildcats lead here at Austin East. 1st and 10. Austin East at their own 25-yard line. 5 receivers set. Jackson, quick throw to the slot receiver, makes a man miss. He's out to the 30-yard line, out to the 35, to the 36 before he's brought down on the catch and run there for the Roadrunners, Travis Claiborne.
Claiborne, that will be enough for a 1st and 10. Roadrunners.
Austin East, a lot of success in that first half with plays like that. And a nice one there. Jackson looked to throw again, being pressured to lose the pressure. Now pulls it down and runs, and he is going to stroll out of bounds across the 40, out to the 42-yard line. So turning a play might have should have been dumped for a loss into positive yardage. And goes out of bounds. Gain of 7, 2nd down and 3. Up to the 43-yard line. Austin East. Jackson dropping, looking to throw again. Time to throw. Double clutches, now fires to the sideline. Complete, out of bounds. Bono with the tackle. But not before Marcus McCord reels it in into Sweetwater territory down to the 47-yard line and moves the chains. 1st down, Austin East.
So again, Wildcats still willing to give up those short passes, make Austin East work it down the field, and with this 17-point lead, you don't want to give them anything big.
1st and 10 Roadrunners at the Wildcat 47-yard line. Jackson again looking all kinds of time, and he again tries to find McCord down around the 35-yard line, and just as the ball is getting there, Bono lays a pop on him, and it falls incomplete. If Jackson releases that sooner, it's open for another 1st down.
Yeah, but Bono, perfect timing there, and just like you teach it, separate man from ball.
Top of the hour, 9 o'clock. You're listening to Wildcat Football on WMTY 98.3 FM and WDEH AM 800, Sweetwater, Tennessee. 2nd and 10, Austin East at Sweetwater 47-yard line. Jackson being pressured, rolls the pocket here on this 2nd down. Now he's going to pull it down and run. Weaves his way through the Sweetwater defense. They finally hem him up, but not before he picks up 5 yards, 4 yards down to the 43-yard line. I thought he was going to break it for a longer run, but Sweetwater finally hemmed him up. A 3rd down.
Ball's on the 43-yard line.
3rd down and 6 as they line up quickly at the Sweetwater 43-yard line. Empty shotgun, 5 receivers. Quick throw across the middle, complete. He's off to the race to the 30, 25-20, 15-10-5 to the barn. Touchdown, Austin East Roadrunners. Quick strike across the middle. Dacius Towns, number 3. 43 yards to the end zone. And with an offense like that, spreading you out, big play, this game is far from over.
Far, oh yeah. When you get the ball back here, you got to keep your foot on the gas, keep doing what you've been doing all night, because yeah, it's way too early to get conservative here.
Moore for the extra point try. Snap, hold, kick, good. Austin East finally with some points in the 3rd quarter. It comes on a 43-yard touchdown pass from Jackson to Towns. The Moore extra point good. 3:11 to go 3rd quarter at Sweetwater 37. Austin East 27 as you listen to Wildcat Football on WMTY and WDEH.
At Sweetwater Insurance Agency, we like to think of our customers as friends and family. Sweetwater Insurance Agency has served this area for over 100 years, providing security for people like you and me. We are located under the red roof at 118 West North Street, or you can give us a call at 423-337-5088. And you can even email us at agent@sweetwaterinsurance.com. Sweetwater Insurance Agency represents many fine insurance companies, including Farmers Mutual of Tennessee. This is Harris Lovingood inviting you to contact us for all your insurance needs.
6-play, 75-yard drive for the Roadrunners. Jackson to Towns, 43 yards for the touchdown. The extra point's good. Took a minute 29 off the clock. Coming at 3:11 to go in the 3rd quarter. And the Roadrunners cut the Sweetwater lead to 10, 37-27. There is the, not sure really that was an onside, but a squib kick, and Sweetwater hands team falls on it at the 40-yard line, falling on that football. Ashton Jonkins for Sweetwater, officially the 41. That's where Sweetwater will go on offense. One thing I don't like about this video stuff is like this radio, we can say things, and maybe miss something and not have to correct ourselves. But video, people are watching this, so we have to try to get it right. So that's one thing. I don't really care for that too much. Already here's that off Ty Fitch. And Fitch hitting the backfield, kept the legs churning. He might have ended up getting a yard out of that to the 42-yard line, but not much. Second down and 9.
Well, I keep talking about Alex is at home listening. She's probably waiting on the day you put your beautiful face on that camera.
We got to get another camp and all this kind of stuff. That's more equipment to set up. We can't be getting stuck in homecoming parades if we're going to do that. Dacus play fake, rolling the pocket, looking to throw, firing it down the field, looking for Isaiah Stiles. He comes back for his quarterback. He completes it, and he reels in the reception, does Isaiah Stiles, down to the 32-yard line. Move the chains. Big play there through the air.
I'm telling you, tonight is just a confidence-building game for quarterback Nolan Dacus and for the offensive coordinator, Coach Michael Penna. Seeing a lot of what can be done, and from tonight forward, I don't think teams are just going to be able to say Ty Fitch is getting the football.
Gain of 26 and a first down into Austin East territory. 1st and 10, Sweetwater, 32-yard line. Handoff, Ty Fitch. And a good run, hard run, down inside the 30 to the 25-yard line. Ty Fitch with the highlighter shoes are going.
But if you're on defense, number 6 still has to be your main concern.
Well, and they've defended the run well, has Austin East, but then as that passing game begins to work, then that's going to free up that run game. It all works hand in hand, and right there you saw a result of that previous completion. Now they've got an 7-8-yard run on first down, playing ahead of the sticks. 2nd down and 3 down at the 25-yard line. Wing T formation, handoff Fitch again. And Fitch bounces off a would-be tackler, gets to the outside. He's down to the 20 and run down at the 19-yard line. First down, Wildcats on the legs of Ty Fitch. They spot him officially down right at the 20-yard line.
Good job by the Wildcats on this drive, still keeping Austin East, off balance. Are they going to run it? Are they going to throw it? Don't know.
Under a minute to go, third quarter, 1st and 10 Wildcats at the Austin East 20-yard line. Handoff Fitch again. He got in second level, but shut down pretty quickly by the linebacker down to the 18-yard line. I thought he was going to break it, but had a big hole along the offensive line. But the big fella at linebacker swallowed him up before he could get going into the secondary. 2nd down and 8. Sweetwater at the Austin East 18-yard line. We got a flag before the play. False start on Sweetwater. Sweetwater's played pretty clean in that regard. Is that their first penalty on them tonight? And that's a big improvement.
That is. And again, the penalties, it's not always how many you get, but so far this year, Sweetwaters tend to get them at the wrong time.
Yeah, that'll be the final play of the third quarter. Sweetwater leads, had a big third quarter, scored 17. Austin East added a touchdown, so it's a 10-point lead for Sweetwater, 37-27 here on the road at Austin East. We're going to step away for a 60-second timeout. We'll come back with the fourth quarter after this as you listen to Wildcat Football on WMTY and WDEH.
We've got everything you need for building and remodeling. Valley Building Supply, like
Check us out online at valleybuildingsupplytn.com.
Are you looking for a new healthcare provider close to home? Chota Community Health Services is excited to announce 3 new primary care providers right here in Monroe County. Dr. William Davies and nurse practitioners Kara Collier and Era Ford are all accepting new patients in our Madisonville office. Please call 423-442-2622 to schedule an appointment today.
The voice of the Wildcats, WMTY and WDEH Sweetwater.
Start of the fourth quarter, 2nd and 13 for Sweetwater at the Austin East 23-yard line. We've swapped into the field. Sweetwater driving now left to right toward the scoreboard here at Samuel P. Anderson Field. 37-27. Sweetwater leading. We smoked him out, Artie. Eric Weaver is listening. Just got a text from him. Appreciate that.
Oh, yeah.
Cheering the Wildcats on. Big drive here for Sweetwater as Austin East got on the board and got within 10. Now Dacus looking to throw, being pressured, trying to elude the pressure, and he just has to go down or slip down 1 and lost yards. Will be a sack for Austin East. Back to the 27-yard line, loss of 4. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 17.
3rd and we'll say 18 for Sweetwater.
Just underway in the fourth quarter, 37-27. Glad you're with us tonight on WMTY, or listening on WDEH, or online, or watching on YouTube. Dacus comes under center, 2 receiver set. Dacus straight drop, looking to throw on 3rd and long, looking a little post pattern, a little slant across the middle. Isaiah Stiles, nice grab, goes down and scoops it up for his quarterback at the 16-yard line. And what that done is that gained you some yardage, put you in a field goal try.
Get ready for this. Yeah, get ready for this, Coach Martin. Here comes number 4.
This is going to be a 32-yard field goal try. Ball in the center of the field. Cy Prince is 3 for 3 tonight. From 32 yards, snap, hold, kick on the way, down the pipe. It looks good. They say it's good. Cy Prince, 32 yards, extends the Sweetwater lead to 40-27 as he now goes 4 for 4.
And I'm going to tell you, he's got another 8 to 10 yards on that.
Yep. 10:36 to go in the ball game now. Cy Prince, his 4th made field goal of the night, extends Sweetwater's lead to 40-27. We'll stay right here for this kickoff. That's a weapon. When you're talking high school football, not many teams across the state have a kicker they can trot out there and make 4 field goals in a game.
Oh, I mean, absolutely. It's just unheard of. And they're not, extra point style field goals.
So now he'll tee it up, Prince, and kick it away. Sweetwater extends the lead to 40-27. 10:36 to go in the ball game. There's the kick away. High, short spinner taken at the 6-yard line to the 10, to the 15, and cut down at the 20-yard line on the tackle, Grabowski for Sweetwater. 10:31 to go in the ball game. Austin East, though, got their offense back going, scored on their previous drive, and we're still talking about a 2-score game here. And plenty of football, 10:31 to go.
Well, don't give up the big play, and when they catch it short, make the tackle.
Empty shotgun, 5 receivers spread the field for the Roadrunners. Their own 20-yard line, throw across the middle, incomplete. Isaiah Stiles on the coverage, gets a hand in there and bats it away from the intended receiver, Dacius Towns.
Good start to the drive for the Sweetwater defense.
Second and 10 for the Roadrunners at their own 20-yard line. Staying empty and shotgun. Jackson looking, time to throw. Loads up, fires across the middle. It's going to be incomplete, a little behind the intended receiver on the play. Number 7, Travis Claiborne. Good coverage.
Will Watson. He laid out there. I think he got a hand on that. Almost had a shot to pick that one.
All kinds of famous people listening tonight. Patrick Gaines, who was a school board member, listening tonight, recovering from surgery. Patrick, hope you're doing well. Thank you for listening. Austin East now in a 3rd down and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Jackson takes a snap, looking, loads up, fires down the center of the field, high, incomplete. Looking for Marcus McCord. Too high, incomplete. Sweetwater with good coverage again. That'll bring up 4th down and 10.
3 incomplete passes in a row. That's his longest streak of the night.
Interesting, those plays all went vertical, whereas really hurt Sweetwater. They've got some vertical tonight, but they've hurt Sweetwater with the slot receivers dumping it off and then taking a shot. And at 4th down, their punt from their own 20, low bouncer taken by Stiles at his own 47-yard line, returns it into Austin East territory, down to the Roadrunner 45-yard line. So once again, Sweetwater starts in Austin East territory in this second half. That's been the difference, a big difference, a big aid to the Wildcats opening up this lead. 9:57 to go. Sweetwater leading 40-27 over Austin East on the road here in this important Region 2-3A matchup. Sweetwater has passed to the playoffs without this, but kind of look at that schedule, and they need this one if they want to be a playoff football team, in my opinion. Handoff, Ty Fitch. Fitch straight ahead for a yard, maybe 2 yards, down to the 43-yard line.
You talk famous in Sweetwater. What about Russell and Carson and the whole Hicks family out there?
Oh, my. You can't get much more famous than that.
Telling you, glad you guys are tuned in now. I'm not going to tell you a couple of things Russell said about Miles so far tonight.
2nd and 8 for Sweetwater at the Austin East 43-yard line. Ball in the center of the field. Play fake. Now hands off on the second to Jeremiah Paris. Paris down inside the 40, down to the 35, to the 30, and brought down at the 28-yard line. Again, fake that handoff up the middle, then give it to Jeremiah Paris. That's worked a couple times tonight. Did right there for a big gain and a 1st down. Gain of 15.
Well, Coach said he wanted to get the ball in Jeremiah's hands a little more often, and it's been very successful when they've done it tonight.
Clock moves, 8:50 to go in the ball game, 40-27. Wildcats lead, weak T formation, handoff to the wing back coming around, Jeremiah Paris again as he fights his way down to the 25-yard line. Gain of 3. As now that clock becomes a factor. You're Austin East. You're already down 2 scores. Sweetwater with the football driving. That clock is not the Roadrunners' friend at the moment. 2nd and 7. Sweetwater at the Austin East 25-yard line. Ball in the center of the field. Wildcats driving left to right toward the scoreboard. Trying to put this game away if they can. 2-back set as Dacus goes under center. Dacus, handoff, Fitch. Fitch makes a man miss in the hole. Fitch down inside the 20, down to the 15, and inside the 15 to the 14-yard line before he's brought down. Another 1st down. Sweetwater, big run, inching closer to that end zone.
I like it now, this drive, turning it over to the run game, and it's being successful. And so go ahead and eat some of that clock.
Down to 7:40 to go. 40-27 Wildcats lead, looking to add to that total. Going to make it real tough on the Roadrunners if they take it to a 3-score lead with now 7.5 minutes to go. Dacus, hands off, Paris to the outside. Paris weaving his way through the defense, down inside the 5. brought down at the 4-yard line. It'll be first and goal, Wildcats on the legs of Jeremiah Paris.
I love it. You still can't be afraid to trust your quarterback here if it becomes necessary. But this run game is rolling so good now, there's no reason to not just keep putting it in somebody's belly.
I agree. From the left hash, first and goal, Sweetwater. 2-back set. Dacus tosses to Paris. Paris going wide. Paris into the end zone. Touchdown. Wildcats, Jeremiah Paris. 4 yards. I don't want to say it too early because that is the sound of the door closing on the Roadrunners. Still 6:55 to go, but now a 3-score lead for Sweetwater. Prince, extra point try. Snap, hold, kick. Every bit of it's good. 6:55 to go in the ball game. 4-yard touchdown run by Jeremiah Paris. The Prince extra point good. It's Sweetwater 47, Austin East 27 as you listen to Wildcat football on WMTY and WDEH.
Tennessee Metal Products in Sweetwater is your source for top quality metal roofing, locally owned and operated with competitive prices and personal service. Choose from 16 colors of metal roofing panels, traditional or standing seam, smooth or textured, all Energy Star certified. They also carry metal board and batten siding and vented soffit. Located on Murray's Chapel Road in Sweetwater, call 423-351-1141 or visit tnmetalproducts.com. Tennessee Metal Products, built to last, close to home.
Big score there by Sweetwater to go up 47-27 with 6:55 to go. Cy Prince has it teed up. Kick away. Spinner, angled toward the sideline. And it does not go out of, it does go out of bounds. Did he?
I think he picked it up once it crossed the line. I'm guessing the ref. He was standing right there.
Yeah, right on the sideline.
It looked like it.
That was a 6-play, 45-yard drive for the Wildcats. Jeremiah Paris, 4-yard touchdown run, and the extra point good, 47-27. We've got Scobie Peterman watching the game tonight. Appreciate that. Richard Barr. Thank you, Richard. He's always listening to us. Jamie Knight. Appreciate you, Jamie, for listening or watching. Just all kinds of people cheering on their Wildcats from home tonight, and that's why we are doing what we do. Now, I thought the ball stayed in bounds, and then the return man picked it up with a foot out of bounds, and that's what happened. Because instead of a kickoff out of bounds penalty, Austin East is going to have the football at their own 2-yard line.
Yeah, they waved it off, had a discussion there. And that would go down as a bad move by the Roadrunners.
So another outstanding kickoff by Cy Prince to get it to act like a 9-iron and check up at the 2-yard line in bounds. So Austin East backed up in the shadow of their own end zone. They're going to hand it off and going to get out to the 5-yard line, gain of 3 on the legs of Kayvon Booker.
Murphy leading that charge. Now listen, 3 scores, 6.5 minutes. That should have been the door slamming, but it's up to the defense here. The one thing you cannot do is give up a big, long play. He might go down this field, but they got to do it a little bit at a time and drain that clock.
47-27 your score. Sweetwater leading. Austin East has the football. 2nd down and 7 at their own 5-yard line. Jackson looking to throw. Pump fakes. Now loads up, fires. Single covers the outside, but safety help coming over, and Jeremiah Paris, who bats it away. The intended receiver on the play, number 3, Towns. If that pass goes toward the sideline, Paris is not a factor, but the pass drifted toward the center of the field.
Well, I honestly think Styles or Paris, either one could have picked that pass off and may have kind of kept the other one from moving.
Play defense on each other is what you're saying.
Exactly. Listen, man, I can't even talk. They got me where I can't talk.
Suffering succotash. Is that right?
And that don't happen very often, Danielle will tell you.
3rd down and 7 from the 5 for Austin East. They hand it off to Booker, and Booker gets out to the 10. Going to be about 2 yards on the spot. It's going to be long 2. 4th and a long 2 for Austin East. Well,
I mean, they've got no choice here.
Yeah, we're down to approaching 5 minutes to go. 47-27 Wildcats lead. Down 3 scores. I mean, you're right, Artie. I mean, this is not ideal for sure, but 4th down and 3 at your own 10-yard line. So you got to go. And before the play, got a timeout, Austin East, and we'll stay right here. Timeout on the field, 47-27. Sweetwater leads, 4:47 to go. Sweetwater come out in the 3rd quarter and really got themselves good field position, got them good starting out field position, and a lot of drives. They were able to finally start cashing in on those and then started to build a lead, and right now have a 3-score lead here late in the ballgame.
Well, all started with that opening kickoff at the second half, which Sweetwater was able to get because they deferred on the kickoff, the coin toss at the beginning. And Paris took it all the way down to the 15. And it's been Sweetwater from that point on. Now, this is a good timeout right here on Austin East part, because if they have any chance whatsoever, they have to convert this. So might as well get the guys over there, make sure you've got the play that you want, because without a conversion here, then yes, we are going to call door slammed.
4th down and 3 for Austin East coming out of that timeout at their own 10-yard line. Need this conversion to stay alive in the ball game. Pistol formation. Jackson takes the snap. Looked like movement, but no call. They hand off, and they're going to have the 1st down running the football out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. On the legs there by Booker. Now, would you have anticipated them running for the 1st down on 4th and 3 after we saw the play calling they've used tonight? I would expected a pass there.
Well, you know, maybe they're trying to catch you off guard, and it worked. We got a Wildcat down right now. Can't tell who that is right off, but it worked. But for Sweetwater, it's kind of like, okay, so they converted that. The key was you came in, you tackled him, short 4 or 5 yard gain there. You didn't get caught so off guard that you let him bust that thing all the way up the middle and go. So, all right, you converted it. You still 441 and you're down 20 points.
Yep.
And got, 80% of the field to go?
Yep.
So, you know, nothing really bad there on that conversion.
Injury timeout. We'll stay right here. I want to take this time to remind you one more time, if you want to qualify to possibly win a $50 gift card to the Lazy Beagle restaurant, go to the station Facebook page right now, WMTY 983, and I've got that post pinned top of our feed. All you got to do is comment what's your favorite thing to eat at Lazy Beagle, or what might you order if you've never been there before. Comment on there and then share the post, and you qualify, and you have to Monday to get registered, and we'll select a winner then. We've got a big response to that so far, and so the injured player was Landon Murphy. He's able to get up and jog off the field under his own power, so that's good. And so Austin East converting that 4th down, has it 1st and 10. Quick throw to the outside. Jackson, wide open receiver along the sideline, tiptoes, and then is knocked out of bounds out across 35, 40 to the 43-yard line on the reception there for Austin East, number 19, Travis Bergens. And they get out of bounds, stop the clock, 4:25 to go. 47-27, Wildcats lead. Been a back and forth game. You're just tuning in tonight. Empty shotgun, Jackson. Now gonna pull it down and run. Jackson makes one-man miss, gets across midfield, tiptoes out of bounds to the 49-yard line.
Run by Jackie.
About 2 yards short of the first down.
Gain of 8, we bring up 2nd and 2 for the roll runners. Ball is on the 49-yard line.
2nd and 2 at the Sweetwater 49-yard line, driving right to left. And the stadium lights are at the stop play here. They've got these lights already that you see all the rays now that flicker and do all these things during scores. And then right here with 4:17 to go, they started fading like they were going to do some of that flickering, and they just go completely out. Now they're back on.
Boom, they're back on.
Who leaned on the switch?
Yeah. Yeah, we saw those here. We saw those over at Kingston. I'm telling you, next time we get Caleb Norwood in this booth, I got some questions for him, like, come on. Can he get some blue and gold flickering in the lights?
I'll not comment.
Hey, as always, Burris family said they love watching the YouTube.
Big Rob. 2nd down and 8 for Austin East. Now at the Sweetwater 49-yard line, Jackson takes a snap. Lets it fly to the outside, complete along the sideline, out of bounds. Move the chains, first down. Travis Bergens. Austin East move the chain. Doing a good job working that sideline, getting out of bounds. 4:12 to go. Not much time's come off the clock here.
Pass complete to number 19. That's Travis Bergen.
1st and 10. Austin East. Sweetwater 43-yard line. Jackson looking to throw, being pressured up the middle. Now rolls, moves the pocket, and he's going to fire on the run. Left it short. Incomplete. Looking for Marcus McCord. Second down. Stay tuned after the game for the Wildcat Wrap-Up Show, brought to you by Jackie Jones Ford. That final game stats. Talking to the head coach of the Wildcats, Tommy Bunch. We'll select a Domino's player of the game. 2nd and 10. Quick throw, complete. Down inside the 40. And pushing his way down to the 36-yard line on the little dump-off catch and run, Dacius Towns.
Murphy back in there on the stop, along with a little help from Styles.
Murphy went out injured there a few plays ago. Good to see him back as they were tackled in the field of play that time, so the clock moves. 3rd down and about 3 for Austin East at the Sweetwater 36-yard line. Jackson moving around in the pocket, trying to elude the pressure. Now he's going to pull it down and run with it. He'll run for the first down, then run out of bounds around the 25-yard line.
You know, that ain't just Big Rob. It's a little troublemaker Connor who wants me to open that door and say Fulton.
No.
I told him
we try to be.
I told him when he came up here, he could take his own chances.
Yeah, he's welcome to do that.
But hey, folks, y'all had to be listening in earlier to understand that.
We try to behave. As Sweetwater asks for a timeout on the field, 3:27 to go in the ball game, so 47-27. Looking ahead for both teams, Austin East with a short turnaround. They got a Thursday night game here next week. They'll host Gatlinburg-Pittman. And then Sweetwater, the final regular season road game next week, up to Campbell County.
Knoxville traffic again.
As long as we don't get in the homecoming parade. You know that's where I was going to go with
yeah.
it. Well, we'll be good.
Trying to toss you a soft one there.
So we'll have that broadcast next week live from Campbell County, the final regular season road game.
Hey, maybe, and everybody don't realize what you do through the week, the work you put in. So maybe when you contact their AD and set everything up for next week, ask, y'all got homecoming going on?
1st and 10, Roadrunners, pump fake. Jackson looking for the end zone, loads up, fires that way. Got a man out there, and he's got it for an Austin East touchdown. right on the money to Travis Bergens. Makes it 47-33 with 3:20 to go. Crazier things have happened.
They have. They have indeed. But they're not going to tonight. Declaring it so.
More in for the extra point try. Snap, hold, blocked. Landon Murphy on the PAT block.
Again, that's 2 tonight, 3 on the year.
New score after the touchdown for Austin East. It's Sweetwater 47, Roadrunners 33 with 3:20 to go in the ball game. You're listening to Wildcat Football on WMTY and WDEH.
Hey, Sweetwater, it's Dominic from Domino's, and it's time! It's football time in Tennessee! We're back once again and proud to be the sponsor of the player of the game of the mighty Wildcats. Let us be your tailgate special or after-game meal. And go Wildcats!
26-yard touchdown strike for Austin East. Jackson to Bergens, 11-play, 98-yard drive. Remember, they started on their own 2-yard line after that. Thought the kickoff was going out of bounds. They picked it up with the ball still in play with a foot out of bounds, so they had to start from their own 2-yard line. But 11 plays, 98 yards. Took 3:35 off the clock, 26-yard touchdown pass. Jackson to Bergens. The extra point, though, blocked by Landon Murphy. And here comes the onside kick again from Austin East. Moore. There's the kick, and he kicks it straight down the center of the field. And Sweetwater going to go back and field it at the 18-yard line. Paris out of the 25, Paris to the 35, and he's going to be brought down around the 37-yard line. And so I don't know if that was intentional or the ball got away from him, but they've been kicking it along the ground. That time kicked down the center of the field, and we've got an injured Wildcat down on the return. 3:12 to go in the game, 47-33. Timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. Sweetwater leading. We're back in 30 seconds.
The staff at Napa Auto Parts in Sweetwater would like to thank their loyal customers for supporting their business for all these years. Napa Auto Parts has proudly served Sweetwater and the surrounding area since 1973. Owner Scott Skinner and his staff have the expertise to help you find whatever part you need. They have the know-how, the Napa know-how. Stop by and see your friends at Napa Auto Parts on Main Street in Sweetwater, or call 337-3555.
Injured player down for Sweetwater was return man Jeremiah Paris. He went down awkwardly. Look, maybe he's walking off under his own power right now, so that's good. Looks limping.
Got a little hitch in the giddy up, grabbing at his hammy there, but yeah, nobody's helping him. He's making it on his own.
We're always hesitant when young men get hurt on the field. Instructed, hopefully Riley's doing it tonight. Don't put the camera on them. We don't want to say their name because we don't want anybody at home
freaking
to hear
out
that.
Needlessly.
Until we know what's going on. So, but Jeremiah gets up and walks off the field, like holding out his hamstring, but he walked off under his own power. Sweetwater football, handoff Ty Fitch. 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line. No gain on the play. And Austin East called a timeout.
Now
stopping the clock.
The board says they had 2, so that should leave them with 1. Now I stipulate that's what the board says. Of course, at Kingston, come to find out the board was right when it said they had 0. And
the explanation, we'll go back to that while we got timeout on the field. Explanation in that game, everybody thought Kingston was out of timeouts, which they were. Went back and even saw the video that we had of 4 timeouts called by Kingston in the 4th quarter. The explanation, though, was that the officials said one of those ended up being an injury timeout not charged to Kingston. But I don't know that was correctly relayed
to the Sweetwater sideline
to Coach Bunch,
because Coach Bunch wasn't aware of that.
Second down 10 after the Austin East timeout. High Fitch breaks through the line, out across midfield now, down to the 40, 30, and run down from behind, but not before he gets to the 22-yard line. He was stripped of the football, though. It's loose, and Austin East recovers. Big run, big hole for Ty Fitch, but he lost the football, and the Roadrunners recover down at their own 23-yard line, 2:55 to go.
Looked like there was a hand up around that helmet area there. Somebody coming in on Ty. I guess they're saying they didn't grab anything they shouldn't have. But
so again, crazier things have happened. 2:55 to go. It's a two-score game. Austin East now with the football. If they score quickly here, you never know. 5 receivers. Jackson from his own 23 takes the snap. Here comes the pressure, and he got away from the initial wave, then tripped over his lineman and a Sweetwater defender on the ground and goes down around the 21, 22-yard line. A flag down in the backfield, holding on the Roadrunners.
Guess that's why there was a pile laying right there. That
well, that's what he initially got tripped up, but I think the Sweetwater defender did get tackled on that play.
Bad enough as a lineman. You tackle a defender and you're going to get called for the hold, but you tackle him right in front of your quarterback and trip him.
Bunch formation to the far side for Austin East. First down and 20. Jackson rolling. Jackson loads up, fires, got a man out there. Does he get it to him? No, recovering late on the coverage. Is that Corral?
Yep.
Come in there and batted that away later. That could have been a big play with Austin East backed up in their own territory.
Corral with some good closing speed there. Knocked that ball away.
It'll be second down and 20 for Austin East, their own 13-yard line. 4 receivers split out far side, 1 near. Jackson coming this way to the single receiver side, and he throws it too far to the center of the field, incomplete. Styles on the coverage, looking for Marcus McCord.
I think he had to let that one go just a touch sooner than he wanted to with the pressure coming.
I don't know that I wouldn't come back that way, though. Not the same thing against Styles, but you got single coverage. McCord's had a pretty good night at receiver. They're going to split him out the other way, though. This time they're going to bring over Dacius Towns, who's also had a great night at receiver here on the single receiver side. 3rd and 20 for Austin East, their own 13. Jackson being pressured, trying to get away from it and going to fire on the run and gets more. Bailing him out the 24-yard line as he goes out of bounds. Gain of about 10 or 11 to make, or say 10, make it 4th and 10 for Austin East, their own 23-yard line. 2:17 to go. 47-33 Wildcats lead, looking to improve on the year to 3-3 overall, 2-1 in region play. If they can close this out here, they can do it right here on a 4th and 10. Jackson looking, steps up in the pocket, and pass can be batted at the line of scrimmage up in the air. And Murphy had an interception right in his hands at 32-yard line and lost it, incomplete.
Sweetwater's getting the ball anyway. But man, Landon, he might lose a little sleep over that one tonight.
He's just padding stats at that point.
Right in his hands. He walks into a huddle of the teammates, got his hands on his head, and he's catching it right now. He didn't catch the ball, but he is catching it from those other dudes in blue. Like, what is wrong with you, Landon?
Turnover on downs. And Sweetwater will take over, leading 47-33, 2:09 to go. Get that clock moving. The scoreboard showing Austin East with 2 timeouts. Two-back set, Dacus under center. Handoff Fitch. And Fitch leans it forward for a couple yards, 1 or 2 yards. Not much, then a timeout. Austin East.
Timeout, Austin East.
2:01 to go.
So it'll be interesting to know if they actually have another one or not, because the last time they took a timeout, the scoreboard said 2, and it still says 2. So is this the last one or not?
This is a win Sweetwater really, really needed to have to be a playoff team. And early, this thing looked like, well, it didn't look like it was. It was back and forth.
Back and forth, shootout up and down. I just figured out what they're doing on the scoreboard, though. They're taking them on the board. They're taking them off the Sweetwater side. Because Sweetwater was showing 3 not too long ago, and they haven't taken one. And now they're showing 1. So I think they've taken the last 2 timeouts off the wrong side of the scoreboard. And if I'm right, that means they're done.
Second down and 9, handoff Ty Fitch up the middle again, not much. No whistle, stop and play, so AE should be done with timeouts. As the clock moves, we're down to 1:40 to go. Really appreciate everyone who's watched and listened to our broadcast now. We ask you to stay tuned for the Wildcat Wrap-Up Show brought to you by Jackie Jones Ford. As this game ends, we'll have final game stats, talk to the head coach of the Wildcats, Tommy Bunch, and select a Domino's player of the game. Coming your way on the Wildcat Wrap-Up Show brought to you by Jackie Jones Ford.
And Sweetwater's getting ready. They're letting it run down. They're going to call a timeout.
They'll be looking at a 3rd down and 8 at the Austin East 21-yard line.
So, let me pose this to you. If this brings up 4th down, even if you don't gain a yard, you're going to have to snap the ball. Do you give Cy Prince a shot at number 5?
Well, I think you would like to, but I don't think that's the call. But we'll see.
Well, hey, you get a 1st down here, and it doesn't matter.
3rd down and 8 for Sweetwater. At the Austin East 21-yard line, wing T formation. Correll comes in motion. They give to him on the sweep. Correll finds the corner. Correll finds the 1st down sticks inside the 10. Knocked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Moot point.
As I just said.
Well executed play, converting 3rd down and 8. He's knocked out of bounds, so the clock will stop with 1:04. It'll be 1st and goal Sweetwater. See where they officially spot him out at the 6-yard line. They say they did not spot him out of bounds because now the clock moves.
Think about it. If you're Austin East, everything you've seen on film, everything you've scouted says that's Ty Fitch coming up the middle on that play.
A kneel down here will do it. Sweetwater, there it is. We'll come on the road and get the big Region 2-3A victory here at Austin East. It was up and down. And Austin East give them all they wanted, but it was a strong second half from the Sweetwater Wildcats that propelled them to victory. As the final 20 seconds tick off this clock here from Knoxville, your Sweetwater Wildcats have come to Austin East and won 47-33. With that win, they'll improve to 3-3 overall. Now, more importantly, 2-1 in region play. With a loss, Austin East will fall to 1-5, now 0-3 in region play. A hard-fought victory. Sweetwater gets the win. The final, Sweetwater 47, Austin East 33. We're going to step away for a timeout. When we come back, it'll be the Wildcat Wrap-Up Show brought to you by Jackie Jones Ford. Stay with us.
Jackie Jones Ford in Sweetwater makes service simple. Got a recall? Our mobile service team comes to you. Just call Caleb at 423-337-5066 to schedule. Need regular service? We'll pick up and deliver your vehicle. No hassle, no waiting around. We do it all and keep you updated every step of the way. Convenience, reliability, and service you can count on. That's Jackie Jones Ford of Sweetwater.
People's Bank of East Tennessee is cheering on all our local high school teams this season. Visit any of our local branches and show your support for your school by getting a custom Sweetwater Wildcats, Sequoia Chiefs, or Tellico Plains Bears School Spirit debit card. They offer online and mobile banking, bill pay, mobile check deposits, as well as person-to-person payments. People you know, people you trust. People's Bank. Locally owned and serving the community since 1997. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Headed out of town or need a safe spot for your pup during the day? Sarah's Paw Paradise in Sweetwater has you covered. With plenty of outdoor space, secure kennels, and social time with other dogs, your furry friend will feel right at home. Everything is provided. All we need is your pet's vaccine documentation and, of course, your fur baby. Give your dog the fun, care, and comfort they deserve at Sarah's Paw Paradise. They are located at 1014 North Main Street in Sweetwater. Call 423-836-8639.
Looking for good home cooking right here in Sweetwater? Come to Sweetwater Crossings. We're serving up hot breakfast and hearty lunches Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Enjoy daily specials like smoked sausage and sauerkraut, cube steak and gravy, meatloaf, chicken livers, beef stew, country fried steak, plus fresh vegetables, soups, and homemade desserts. We've got pies and cobblers, just like Grandma made. Sweetwater Crossings, where friends meet and nobody leaves hungry. Have you experienced the difference a pair of quality sunglasses like Oakley, Ray-Ban, or Costa make? These sunglasses protect your eyes from harmful UV rays, and their clarity is unmatched as they eliminate unwanted glare and distortion. Come by Sweetwater Family Eye Care and check out our selection of Oakley, Ray-Ban, and Costa eyewear, available in prescription and non-prescription styles at Sweetwater Family Eye Care on Highway 68 in Sweetwater. Try us and see.
Sweetwater sure knows how to do Halloween, and we're inviting you to historic Halloween in downtown Sweetwater on October 31st from 5 to 8 p.m. at our Sweetwater Depot. Come on out for candy stations, dance parties, vendors, trunk or treat, and so much more. Put on your best costume and let's dance the night away.
This broadcast is a copyrighted production of Horn Radio, LLC. Any use of this broadcast without the consent of Horn Radio is prohibited. The voice of the Wildcats, WMTY and WDEH, Sweetwater.
The Wildcat Wrap-Up Show, brought to you by Jackie Jones Ford. The best dealership experience guaranteed.
The Wildcat Wrap-Up Show brought to you by Jackie Jones Ford on the air. Sweetwater pulling out a victory here on the road. 47-33 the final. We were tied at 20. It was a back and forth first half. Tied at 20 at the half. Sweetwater, a big third quarter, got up 37-20 and was able to hang on and win 47-33. Big win for Sweetwater tonight on the road.
Oh, huge, and we've talked about it all night. You needed this one to keep yourself in the driver's seat going forward, and I bet there's a happy man walking through that door right now.
We welcome into the Wildcat Wrap-Up Show brought to you by Jackie Jones Ford, the head coach of the Sweetwater Wildcats, Tommy Bunch. A region victory on the road. You'll take it any way you can get it, won't you, Coach?
Oh, yeah. No such thing as a bad win. They might be ugly, but all wins are good. And I was just telling Coach Norwood on the way up here, we did a few things bad tonight, but we done a lot of good things too. I thought we improved in a lot of areas of our game. That's a big win for our program. Puts us continuing to being able to control our own destiny, and that's huge as far as the playoff outlook looks.
I'll stall here in a minute and let you. I put him in a bad spot. He runs up here quick, and I put the mic right in his face. He's got to catch his breath. Tonight, up and down the field, were you expecting a track meet when you come up here tonight?
Yeah, we knew that Austin East was going to throw the ball around quite a bit. We early on didn't stop it as well as what I wish we would have. But, we went in the second half. We made some adjustments as far as our coverage goes, started playing them in some man coverage. Our guys really responded to that well. I felt like it took the quarterback's early read away, and it allowed some pressure to get there, and so some things started working for us. But, yeah, and I thought offensively, we were able to do some stuff to keep up with them, too, in their high-powered offense.
Hey, Coach, a couple things here. One, we talked about how you got the muff punt down here, great field position, then the big kickoff to start the second half, same thing, both of them on about the 15.
Yes.
We've seen this year you haven't taken advantage of those moments. You did tonight. Talk about that.
Yeah, that's huge. Anytime you're able to turn the ball over or get a big play in the special teams game and get the ball deep in their territory, you've got to capitalize on those things if you want to win ball games, especially region ball games on the road. Against explosive opponents, you've got to be able to capitalize on those. Our guys did tonight, for the most part. I think there was one right before the half I was kind of mad about that we didn't on like the 2-yard line. But besides that, we were able to find the end zone on a couple of those breaks that we created for ourselves, and so those things are huge for getting a big team win.
And your passing game tonight, you may have thrown it more tonight than you have all year put together. Talk about what that does first for your quarterback's confidence going forward, and second, now anybody who watches this film says this isn't just stop Ty Fitch.
Yeah, that's right. And I think, Brian, we talked yesterday or whenever the pregame show was, and we talked about just that, about how we had to spread some production around to other members of our team. I don't know the breakdown, but I think we did do that tonight. Ty's going to be our workhorse. He's going to be the guy we called on. But I think we got the ball to Jeremiah Paris in a couple of different ways tonight, in the passing game and in the run game, and then being able to hit the drag on the waggle pass a few times, hitting a couple of deep balls. Isaiah Stiles goes up and gets a big one early in the game, maybe early in the second quarter. So we were able to get the ball around to some different guys tonight. And you're right. Teams aren't going to be able just to say, hey, we're going to key on Ty Fitch. They're going to have to defend other parts of the field. They're going to have to defend the edge, the perimeter, and deep. And so, it goes a long way. I know Nolan's confidence has increased after tonight. I know our receivers' confidence has increased. And our big guys up front, they protected well for the most part. There were only a couple of hiccups there as far as their protection goes, and that had been a concern of ours up to this point in the season. So they got a lot of things fixed there. And talking about those big guys, we really challenged them this week. We worked them very, very hard, and I felt like they responded late in the game. I felt like we started off rocky, but I felt like they responded and finally started to get some push, create some holes, and we started calling better plays too towards the end that I think helped us to be able to move the ball on the ground too.
One final thing, speak to your kicker, Cy Prince, 4 for 4 tonight, just huge in the ball game for you.
Yeah, 12 points, and how much did we win by?
47-33.
47-33. I'm not good at math. There you go. So, without those points, it's a much different ball game. That's huge. Cy was the man for us tonight in the special teams game. He also kicked the ball off really well. And then so much more goes in to those to that field goal team with the snap by Braden Dowd, the hold by Nolan Dacus, and then the kick by Cy Prince, and then the protection. So really proud of that unit. They came up big tonight, and I'm glad to see that we can get some points in that way. Going forward, that's going to be huge for the rest of our season, I believe.
Well, special teams, you said Cy's 12 points. Murphy blocks 2 extra points.
Yeah.
There's your 14
there
points.
You go. Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right. And so, and we talked about special teams a while back because I don't remember which game it was, but we had some good special teams play that kind of kept us in a game. Well, it was Kingston. It kind of allowed us to get the upper hand in that game, and special teams have continued to show up for us this year, and they're going to continue to, because we make it an emphasis in practice to be good in that phase of the game and to make breaks for our team to set up big plays and to give us momentum.
Coach Bunch has made it clear numerous times that he's not good at math. Just so you know, he's a math teacher at Sweetwater High School. So I'm kidding.
Don't say that.
I'm kidding. Coach, thank you for your time. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you, guys. Go Cats.
Sweetwater head football coach Tommy Bunch, his team wins tonight here on the road at Austin East, 47-33. the final. We're going to grab one more quick timeout. Let's do a 2-minute timeout. We'll come back with final game stats, score updates, and we'll select the Domino's player of the game. Sweetwater wins 47-33.
McDonald's is excited to be a part of the Sweetwater community. We would like to give you the opportunity to come join our team at one of our 11 locations, which include Sweetwater, Athens, Madisonville, Etowah, Ocoee, Ottawa, or one of the 5 Cleveland locations. It's as simple as texting APPLY to 38000 or dropping by one of the 11 locations for an application. We offer flexible schedules, tuition assistance, competitive wages, and now offering doctor-on-demand telehealth. Come join our team at your local McDonald's.
Count on Star Regional Medical Center when every minute matters. Emergencies strike day or night, so we're here when you need us most, providing emergency care close to home, including the higher levels of heart care found in an accredited chest pain center. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Star Regional Medical Center. From the routine to the unforeseen, count on us. Check our average ER wait time at starregional.com.
Life happens fast, and when it does, you need an insurance team that's got your back. At Paramount Insurance in Sweetwater, we're here to protect what matters most: your home, your car, your business, and your peace of mind. Local, dependable, and always working for you. That's the Paramount promise. So why wait? Call Paramount Insurance today at 423-337-5092 or stop by and see us on North Street right here in Sweetwater. Paramount Insurance Services. Coverage you can count on, service you can trust.
Fall is almost here, and at Ag Central Co-op, we're ready to help you make the most of the season. Whether you're planting food plots, reseeding pasture, or sowing your lawn, we've got the seeds and fertilizers to keep things growing strong. And when it's time to clear brush or cut trails, DR Power Equipment is built to handle the toughest jobs. Check out our unbeatable prices. Stop by Ag Central, where hardware, farm, and field come together this fall. That's Ag Central Co-op, New Highway 68, Sweetwater.
Final from Knoxville. Sweetwater defeats Austin East here on the road, 47-33. Wildcats improved to 3-3 overall, now 2-1 in region play. Before we get to final game stats, already score updates from around the area.
All right, everybody on this sheet's gone final, so I'm going to hit it in a hurry. In the region, Kingston beats McMinn Central 27-16.
That's interesting. That does Sweetwater some good.
Yes, there. Yes it does. Scott County beats Union County 28-6. Eagleton Academy over Tellico 33-7. Loudon beats Sequoia 41-7. Next week's opponent, Campbell County, loses to Powell 49-0. Harriman losing to Coalfield 64-6. Rockwood 35-0 over Oakdale. Polk County 28-12 over Pigeon Forge. Greenback big win at Wartburg 48-7. McMinn County falls to Knox Central 24-21. Ray County hands it to Lenore City 46-0. And the one thing that will give these Austin East people some comfort tonight, Fulton beat bad by Carter 49-6.
47-33 the final here. Sweetwater gets the win over Austin East. Final game stats. Brian Nile doing a good job for us. Team stats here. First for Austin East, 33 points on the board, 17 first downs in the ball game. Ran the ball 21 times for 88 yards. Passing, 33 for 55, 457 yards passing.
Whoa.
Yeah. 76 total plays for 545 yards of total offense. They had 8 penalties for 60 yards, turned the ball over once, 5 for 12 on third down, 2 for 4 on fourth down. Time of possession, 21 minutes, 4 seconds. For Sweetwater, 47 points on the board, 12 first downs, 39 rushes for 200 yards. It's a good night. 8 for 12 passing, 255 yards. That's a good night. 51 plays for 455 yards total offense, 1 penalty for 5 yards. 1 turnover, 3 for 8 on third down conversions, didn't go for it on fourth down, and time possession 25 minutes. Individuals, Ty Fitch, 22 carries, 128 yards and a touchdown. Jeremiah Parris, 11 carries, 62 yards and a touchdown. Dacus, 8 for 12, 255 yards, 3 touchdowns. Murphy, 2 receptions, 101 yards, 2 touchdowns. Stiles, 3 receptions, 66 yards. Correll, 1 reception, 45 yards, and a touchdown. Fitch, 1 reception, 32 yards. Paris, 1 reception, 11 yards. Leading rusher, Jackson, the quarterback for AE, 14 carries, 65 yards. 33 for 55 passing. He also was for 457 yards and 5 touchdown passes. Their leading receiver, Moore, 8 receptions, 120 yards. Cochran, 6 receptions, 89 yards, 2 touchdowns. Towns, 5 receptions, 70 yards, and 2 touchdowns. That's our final game stats. Woo.
So I made the comment last week about Ty Fitch that all day college football, NAIA to D1, nobody, 5 guys might carry the ball 37 times like Ty did. I'm going to make it even bigger this week, looking at AE's quarterback here. All that football tomorrow, there won't be 2 guys that go 33 for 55 with 457 yards, 5 touchdowns, and lose the ball game.
That's a big,
that won't even be 1.
That's a big, big number. All right, so one last thing to do before we wrap up the broadcast. Select our Domino's player of the game. Well-deserving.
And hardly ever happens.
Cy Prince, the kicker tonight. 4 field goals, 29 from 18, from 30, and from 32 yards out. 4 for 4 field goals tonight, and he really brought a spark, if you can say that about a special teams guy, in the kicking position. He was clutch. He was solid tonight, and tonight, Cy Prince, our Domino's player of the game, 4 for 4 kicking field goals.
Yeah, coming into this year, everybody had visions for what the kicking game was going to look like, and then all that changed, and so then there was a lot of concern, like what would it look like? And Coach Bunch got the soccer player, Cy Prince, to come out, and, man, it did pay off tonight.
Cy Prince, congratulations, our Domino's player of the game. That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. Sweetwater comes on the road to Austin East and wins 47-33. Sweetwater back on the road next week for the final regular season road game as they head to Campbell County, and we'll have the broadcast for you.
We will.
Our coverage will start at 5:50 Eastern. Well, we're still staying in the Eastern time zone, but it doesn't matter. I say that we go on a long road game just to cover myself. Kickoff will be 7 o'clock next week at Campbell County.
And throughout this week, don't forget Know Your Wildcat, presented by Valley Insurance on the 98.3 Facebook page. We missed Monday. We was at the JV game. We had Caden Ward, Carson Faulkner, Elijah Lowe, and today's guy was Johnny Gutierrez. Couple sophomores left next week. By mid next week, we'll be into the freshman class.
Very good. People are enjoying that. Thank you for listening tonight. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to those that watched as well. Sweetwater wins on the road 47-33. That's going to do it for our broadcast. Thank you for Artie Gross here with me, Brian Nile, Jacob Keener back at the station, Riley Hamill running the camera for us. I'm Brian Birchfield saying good night, everybody.
The Wildcat Wrap-Up Show has been brought to you by Jackie Jones Ford, the place to go to buy or sell your vehicle.
You've been listening to Sweetwater Wildcats Football, a presentation of Horn Radio Sports on Oldies 98.3 FM WMTY. Tonight's game has been brought to you in part by
Ag Central Co-op, CNE Heating and Air Conditioning, City of Sweetwater, Chota Community Health Services, Domino's, Fairweather Financial, Fat Hats Grill, Sweetwater Family Eye Care, Jackie Jones Ford, McDonald's, Napa Auto Parts, Paramount Insurance Services, People's Bank of East Tennessee, Realty Executives Main Street, Sarah's Paw Paradise, Sweetwater Hospital Association, Sweetwater Crossings, Sweetwater Insurance Agency, Star Regional Medical Center, Tennessee Metal Products, Valley Building Supply, Valley Insurance, and Volunteer Federal Bank.
The voice of the Wildcats, WMTY and WDEH Sweetwater.